stream. I hope that you guys can rock it out with me while we do a little pick three lottery talk. I want to see how you guys games were doing during the week. Having a lot of success with the membership with our pick three lottery predictions. So I hope you guys are keeping up with us. We are doing some hot things over there. So what is going on? Let me know. We're out here in the public, so for all my members that may join us tonight, I won't go too deep with stuff, so I'll try to give some basics, information, but we would definitely want to help those that are outside of the membership as well. So you guys make sure as you're coming in, let me know where you're from, what state you rep in, how was your pick three lottery games, and are you enjoying the Miss Florida Hot Picks channel? I want to know. And all my members, let me know. I've had some interesting, sorry about the noise. I had some interesting comments this week, and people are something else. Just hating on Miss Florida. I said, doggone. Don't want me to have a membership. Don't want me to help. They want all the answers. They want everything. But that's what it is. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing good. Let me know. Let me pop out my computer real quick. Let me just move some stuff aside. And as y'all coming in, let me know where you're from. And hopefully we can have us a successful live stream tonight. Hold on, guys. Let me get my computer plugged up before it shuts off on me. All right, I think we got it here. I think we got it. Just trying to get everything propped up. But anyways, we got some people up in the house. Let's see. I'm excited. Shatara Davis, hello everyone. What's going on, member? Shatara, what's going on with you? Brandon, Kentucky, what's going on with you in Kentucky? How's your pick three games? Min Nugent, hi, how are you? Min Nugent, I come from Vietnam. Okay, are you here in the US? Let me know. Or you said Vietnam. Okay, how are you doing over there? Deb Ford, hi. How you doing, Miss Deb? Shatara Davis, been playing on paper since my vacation. Miss 117 this evening because I was working. Gotcha. How many have you guys been missing some hits? I have. I played strategically on paper this week. Lots of things going on. The trickery is very real, especially with mirrors. Have you guys been getting caught up with mirrors? Maybe you didn't mirror a particular digit and you thought you had the hit. Stuff happens. Well, it happens. So yeah. Let me see here. Jacqueline, hi, Miss Florida, and hi, Piffim. How you doing? What's going on with you? Thank you so much for joining us on our Friday live stream. And for the members, yes, we are out in the public tonight. So y'all just beware and let's just have a good time. So don't take nothing personal on here, okay? Let me see. Shatara, it was on the rundown twice, so I knew it was coming. I could cry. I'm so sorry about that. When you start seeing numbers and you start trusting your instinct with numbers, and I do it all the time. I dropped the ball twice this week. I knew certain pairs were coming. I didn't know how to formulate with a particular number. That was kind of my hang up because I'm trying to get my list of numbers down. I don't want to play 20, 30 numbers. I just can't, and I don't want to. But yeah, I know what you mean, and I'm sorry, but you got the next one. So you spot and stuff, so that's a good thing. Your predictions, just by spotting, looking at your rundown, studying your patterns, that says a lot about your game. So I'm excited for you. In case y'all don't know, Miss Florida Hot Picks Lottery Channel, we hit 33 lottery hits in one day yesterday. So I hope you guys been keeping up. I hope y'all been keeping up with me. I've been really bad at that because I know the lists are hot. I don't always know where the numbers are going to go for each state unless I'm doing a state-specific list. Make sure y'all check that out in the membership. But y'all, we've been kick and tell. I'm so happy. So congratulations to all the winning states. Okay. Let me see here. Shmoo Blue, hi. Terry Hunter, hi. What's going on, Terry? Shmoo Blue, hi. Okay, how you doing? Min I use Pick 3 Lotto at Vietnam. Okay, I hope your game is good. I don't have too much reference with Vietnam, but if you're able to catch some of my public videos, study them. Okay, study the patterns in different states, because sometimes those patterns may help with your state or your country. Okay, always play on paper first. A Canadian grower for to how much would it cost for you to get on the okay? Gotcha. See you later. All right. Deb 4, I have missed Pick 3 lately. I got you. What state are you in, Miss Deb? G Love, hello, hello. Big Ice Man 318. What's going on with that 318? I like that number actually. Dog Breed. Hi, Miss Florida. Let's get started this PM to see what's coming out in Florida, please. Oh, no, you don't. You guys in the public? No, we're not starting out with Florida. I'm just playing. What do you want to know about Florida? I keep telling you guys, pay attention to your grids. The answers are right in front of you. Trust me when I tell you. I don't know. I don't know if I feel like looking up Florida. Of course, it's my state. I should be keeping up. Who got that 433 today? I don't believe I had it on any of my lists. I'm going to check. I had 337, but I didn't have 433. That was off the state-specific list, which is a very hard list. Let me see what else I'm looking at for Florida here. Let me look for our weekly. No, it wasn't on our weekly. And I'm going to look for our daily list. Yeah, y'all want to come on here and rob me for my numbers. No, I'm just playing. Okay, so I did not have 433, but I had 337. Ooh, that was close. Okay. Okay. I have some very interesting things, darlings, for Florida. Have you guys been noticing? I will say this, but I'm going to actually hold it for the membership. Sorry, have to do it that way. Have you guys been noticing your hits are coming in different directions, not just straight across? Of course, they can come in L shape, V shape, any shape that you could think of, but just pay close attention. I don't know. I may take a look at Florida. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let me see here. Abhinav, hi from Florida. How you doing? Hi from India. Excuse me. Jacqueline, my prediction for today was 009 and it was 004 for California. Some of the numbers that we think are hot are so hot for other states. This is where I get my prediction list from. I literally gather my numbers from other states. And I show people in the membership when we're doing like a prediction list, let's say our daily prediction. What I'll do is I'll look up a particular state, and if it has to date some number that I'm looking for, where it go. And you said 004s and 009. Let me look at my weekly master list. No. Very interesting, but it happened for another state. Okay. Sometimes a particular state, depending on the date, some number, I use those as doubles, and you'll see them on other states. It just happens. It happens. I love that. Leanna, okay. I'm going to go ahead and let you go, love. You have a peaceful weekend. Larry Brew, Georgia need a good number. Oh, you guys are here just for numbers. I'm just going to give out a basic list. If you're a member and you're looking for a workout and you don't want me just to hand feed you numbers, because if you guys just want hand fed numbers, I can do that. I need a good number. That's what everybody wants. You're on Pick 3. I want a good number. I want a good number. I want a good number. No, I don't want to work out. I want to see how hits are hitting. They just want a good number. I got you. We'll see. Deb Ford, New York. All right. Yeah, I'm actually looking at New York. I'm not feeling New York right now, but I like it. There's some things going on. Let me ask you, what particular method are you using? Are you using rundowns? Do you like using a 317 or 123? If you do, let me know. Okay. Okay. Vincent, I'm going to let you go. You have a good weekend. Brandon Wages, Kentucky 990. What is it for tonight? I don't know. I won't know until I look at your grids. And I don't give out specific numbers for a particular day or draw. So I don't know. Larry Brewer, how about 7284 Georgia? What about it? Was that a last hit? Yeah, all you folks just want the numbers. We'll see. I'm going to tell you some things that you may want to pay attention to for a few days. We'll see how it works. Most people, what's playing tonight? I don't know. You guys have to track that because there could be some really hot numbers right in front of you. And if you think they're just going to come from the last draw, sometimes it doesn't work out that way. Okay. But since we have people that really just want numbers, I'm just going to look at your last draw and we're just going to have a little fun. See, in the membership, we go a whole lot deeper. They know not to just ask me for numbers. They know because you need to know why you're playing them. Because if you take the numbers that I suggest and you lose them, what's going to happen? You're going to come and bash. Oh, Miss Florida Hot Picks, you can't guess anything. But yeah, so far I've had Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, New York. They just want simple numbers, right? Well, I'll give out some suggestions. We'll see. Those that really want the workouts, I guess I'll save that for the membership, right? Right. That's what we'll do. So I'm just going to go. Let's see what's been brewing today. Starting with my state. We had that 4334 midday. Oh, I've been waiting for those 5 zeros to pairs to come out. Let me look at Florida real quick. That was the first state mentioned. Just wanting some quick possible numbers. We'll see. 433. Ooh, something else could be brewing, but I won't go there. I'll just wait for the membership to do that. 22. 55. Okay. 3, that was a 3-8. 8-8. 3-3. I know this is on that 3-8 is on that side. Yeah, I'm gonna save that for the membership. I won't bring that out here. Let's see. If I had to make a random guess without doing any backtracking. Uh-oh, I just switched off. Make sure you guys can still hear me in the chat. I'm still looking at Florida. Hold on. Let me get to this chat. Maria. What's going on, Maria? Hi, Miss Florida. Owen. I'm going to let you go, Owen. You have a good weekend. Okay. Believe Love Spirit said hi. Hi. Louise. If they want the numbers, maybe you should charge them more money. See if they like that. Too lazy to do the workout. Just my opinion. I love your opinion. And I'm sorry, I said Louise Lewis. Please forgive me. Most people want just numbers. Normally, that's not how I do things. I like to give a workout so you understand why you should be playing the numbers. But I will reserve that good stuff for my members. But if people just want a quick number so they can say they have something, and I see they go from channel to channel and they don't want to do the real work so they know why a number should be played, I'm going to let them have it. I told my members we were going to do this. We're just going to do it. We're going to do it. Okay? Matter of fact, I got something even better. What's 6117? Let me see here. Okay. And I'm also going to make sure I give out those cat daddy numbers before we all go. But right now, just looking at the grids, we can go a few ways. Okay. Okay. All right, yeah, I'll select. And 502. Okay. So that's what we will do. Okay, let me get to my stuff here. And we'll put that out as something to look out for Florida. Yep. Mm-hmm. Let me go to my live stream here. Okay. If y'all hear any kickback, just give me a second. Make sure y'all get them likes up there since y'all want numbers so badly and don't want to work out. But I understand. Okay. So here's some Florida fun numbers. I like 447. And again, these numbers could be for a few days. It's not about a draw. So you better figure that one out. 992, 211, 057, and 502. Okay? And don't ask where the numbers was from. When you didn't ask for a workout, you just figure it out, right? Entertainment only. So good luck. Okay. So again, Florida, I like 447. This is just no workout. This is just looking at the grid, making a cute guess. 447, 667, 992, 211, 057, 502. Those could be hot for a few days. Okay. Make sure I put my disclaimer. So if anyone's in Florida and they just want some Florida fun numbers, those are some of the numbers. Again, it is for entertainment purposes only. Not going to guarantee hits on the channel or in the membership. And good luck. Okay? So we got Florida out the way. We're going to quickly look at Georgia. I told you I was going to start doing this. When people tell me that they don't have an interest and they come on here and they're just looking for just some hot numbers because they have to go to the store and they have to start itching and scratching, they have to play, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you because the next thing they're gonna say, oh, where did you get the numbers? That's why you should ask for a workout. Backtrack so you can see why maybe a certain number should be played. Okay, so your last number for Georgia was 025. That was this evening. Okay, let's see what some fun numbers could be to look at. Okay. Okay, so. All right, so what am I liking for Georgia? Just top of the dome. 263. I like that 887. Like that 718. 332. I like that 570 and 520. So those would be for Georgia. Let me put that on. This is so fun. Like, I'm not even, this is so fun. Let's just find out what happens. Okay, so we're going to put some Georgia fun numbers. Okay. I like that 263, 887, 718. Ooh, that's a New York area code number. Like that. 332, 570, and 520. Again, this is for entertainment only. Play at your own risk. Could be good for a few days. Okay, that's for you guys in Georgia. Good luck. All right, next Let's talk about Kentucky. Somebody was talking about they were in Kentucky. So let's talk about that. They just want hot numbers for Kentucky. So that's what we're going to give people. I only give people what they want. That's why I said we do things so different in the membership. And speaking of that, I had somebody tell me that it's foolish to pay for a membership when the person can't guarantee you hits. And I so appreciate them saying that. Here's the deal. I don't care, but I thought that was very interesting. Everybody wants something for free. Like even these numbers. No one's interested in learning how to get a number, what's good for their state, how to track to see. You guys, some, not all you players. That's it. So I'm going to do my due diligence and I'm going to make it happen. Pick 3 lottery. All right, so we did Florida, fun numbers, Georgia. I'm on Kentucky, and then we're going to New York. If I forgot anybody, let me know in the chat. Okay. Yeah. Just need Kentucky numbers. No, that's not Kentucky. What's going on with Kentucky site? I don't know. Let me go to the other site here. Let me just do that. Okay. Let's find out what today's hits were. Yep. Okay, so let me put this in. What was Kentucky's hit? Okay, that's Friday. I need today's stuff. Okay, what was Kentucky today? 990 was the last hit, huh? Ooh, I'm gonna leave that alone. Those that know key digits, pay attention to them. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Okay, and let's see what I can get. Okay, I think I got some quick numbers for Kentucky. Let me go through here. Lewis, how much for a membership? It is $14.99 per month. So if you decide to think about that, but make sure you check out my channel, see if I'm a good fit for you. If you like the style of my videos and workout for Pick 3, definitely join us. We'd love to have you. Dog Bree, hey Miss Florida, don't do me or us like that. I work on the 1, 2, 3 tic-tac-toe. I just wanted to see if I'm doing it right. Because you know I don't operate that way. There is no right or wrong to this. I keep telling you that. However you can predict the numbers, my thing is start looking for things that keep reoccurring. Work on that first, right? Because the thing is, if you can't, you're going to see the numbers right after they played and you'll say, why didn't I predict the number? But if you guys just want straight hot numbers, that's what I have prediction lists for. That's what I have for the membership. I have stuff like that there. Now, we're in the public. I don't mind helping. My thing is I like to help you help yourself because every Pick 3 lottery channel is giving out numbers. They're giving out numbers. And if they're not backtracking, like right now, I'm not doing any backtracking. If someone just wants the numbers and they have no care in the world of how I'm looking at these numbers, they're just wanting to hurry up and get to the store. I told the members I was going to pull this. And I'm not doing anybody this way, but imagine how I'm feeling. I'm getting on and I want to be able to show you how things are looking. And you guys are like, well, no, I just want the hot numbers. If they're hot. Now you got, see, that's what I'm saying. You got to know what you're asking people. You got to know why you're asking. And a lot of people go through this. I know I'm not the only one. They're like, well, I just want to know what's playing for the next draw. Depends. What's the patterns looking like? And that takes a little time. But I gave you your Florida numbers. So you pay attention to your grids and you see if you like something that fits. Let me see here. Freddie, hi. Maria, me too. Beach Baddie, okay, hi. Lewis, if they want a quick number, they can pick a quick pick. That's right. But I'm going to do something more fun. We're going to do these fun quick pick numbers, meaning whatever I see, I'm just going to put it on the screen. And if they decide that they want to play them, that's their business. If they happen to hit, that's wonderful. And if they don't, I think you would want to start paying attention to why you need to start backtracking to see what may work. Okay? Because what happens is, I told y'all this before, you guys are going to stop looking at these lottery books, stop going from channel to channel, and you have to know why you're playing numbers. And I told you I'm not going to get offended by it, so please don't get offended. If you want something quick, fast, in a hurry, you got to make sure you know what you're getting. The people in the membership, they know we have to work at it, we have to study. And I got so much controversy with that because people are like, well, if I sign up for a membership, I should be guaranteed hits. That is not how it works. Do you know this is a very tricky game? It's fun, right? And you want to win, true, but you got to know why you're playing numbers. So anybody, you guys can, all y'all do is go from channel to channel. You ask the same question. What's half for the night? And then they'll throw out something. You be like, no, I just want the numbers. I don't want to know how you got them. I don't want to know how I should look at them. You just want them. So I'm going to give it to you. Yeah. All right. Okay, Arkansas. City Sweeper 859. Arkansas? Okay, well, tell me about it. Did it hit? I'm pretty sure it did. This evening, 859 hit. Wow. That sounds like something that was on my prediction list. Okay. Ooh. Let me look at my weekly master. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the quick fun picks for Kentucky. Okay. Okay, so it wasn't on my master list. Let me look at my daily. I have 3 different lists that I go through. Because everyone's playing style is so different. I have a very state-specific list where I go through all of the states and I try to give you hot numbers for the week that you may want to pay attention to. I have a weekly master list to give it a general idea of what numbers could be hot for the week. And then I break that list down for daily hot numbers. So if you guys were in the membership, you would never have to ask me what's hot because you'd have lists, you'd have reference to all 3. And you could possibly pick some hot numbers. Not that I can guarantee them, but that's how that works. But I see that's not how it is with some of y'all. And I'm not even offended. If some of this stuff hits, I'm going to be so shocked. All right, let me go ahead to this. This is actually kind of fun. So we're just going to do some more fun numbers. This is going to be for Kentucky. Fun numbers. Make sure you guys get them likes up. Oh, you don't want to get the likes up today? You don't like me just spitting out stuff? Don't be like that. I didn't know that 990 for Kentucky. That may come back as a repeat or maybe 445. I like that. And I like that 069. I like that 207. And I like that 752. Okay. Entertainment only. Play at your own risk. And could be for a few days. Could be for a few days. All right. Kentucky numbers are up. New York is next. They just want hot numbers. I'm not going to do any workouts tonight. I'm going to do what I can. All right. So New York numbers. Let's go there real quick. And I'm going to get back to the chat. This is so fun. No real workout. We're going to, instead of going to spend your money on quick picks, and Miss Florida's going to give you her quick pick. And we're going to see how this works. Yep. I'm tired of fighting. I always try to get people to say, oh no, don't you want me to backtrack for you? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give people what they say they want in life. I'm learning that. Let me see. 573 was today for New York. I'm not going to fight it, guys. I'm not. Let me see. What looks good? Ooh. Okay. I'll put these as New York fun numbers right now. New York fun numbers. Let me see here. I'm loving, what am I loving? 902. And 029 just played for another state, so New York, I like that. I like 520, could be repeating. I like 407. And 643. Okay. And this is for entertainment only. Play at your own risk. May be good for a few days. Done. All right, so I think the next one I have Arkansas. So we did Florida fun numbers, Georgia, Kentucky, New York, and I think we have Arkansas next. This is fun. Okay. All right. Jacqueline, I always play on paper first. Play on paper first. I saw 450, 955, 009. I used the 317, 123. They mirrored the 924. Let me know what state that is. And I like how you said you do your work, but you know what they've done. So they mirrored it. Wow. The mirroring is so serious. Oh man, they caught me. I think I would have had like 10 more hits on my list per day. And the only reason I didn't get more hits on my pick 3 predictions for our membership is because of mirroring. Mirroring is so, it's tricky, but that's okay. We got some. Let me know what state you're in. I may want to pull some stuff up for you. Maria, laugh out loud, Miss Flora. Are you laughing at me for real? Yeah, we're going to give it to him tonight because I want everybody to be happy. I want everybody. Michael, are you from the South? You have a Southern accent. I'm in Florida. So you do your best with that one. Lewis, how much should I join? I need workouts. Oh, I got you. It is, let me do this as well. Let me copy the link. And to join, let me see what it does first. It is $14.99 per month if you're interested, but check out my channel first. Make sure I'm a good fit for you. Join. Yeah. And I'm gonna put that up and a link in case you need it, and I'll just pin that one. Yeah, my thing is when I'm giving out numbers, and y'all know that's a pet peeve for me, but I am learning to relax, relate, and release. Meaning you got to give people what they want, right? They don't want to do the work. I see that. I got members that don't want to backtrack. I have members right now. I put out daily lists and they'll still say, well, what's the hot numbers for today? And I'd be like, are you kidding me? But I get it. A lot of folks don't want to do the work. I got it. So we're going to have some fun with everybody tonight. Richard J., you can go. Have a good weekend. Let me see here. I missed a few of our folks. Dang, I missed some stuff. You're my favorite. Okay, I'm not transgender. You have a wonderful weekend. Zigzag. I don't do EBT. They wouldn't approve me. So you could take that up with the state. Gloria Boyce, good evening, Miss Florida. Hope all is well with you and your family. Gloria, man, how you doing, Miss Gloria? We are out in public, so you excuse the shenanigans, but I hope you're having fun. We're just having fun with some of the subscribers. They want some quick, fast numbers, so we're just going to look at the rundowns. We're not going to do any serious workouts unless I have a member that asks on here. I'm just going to have a little fun tonight. So hopefully it's going to be good for everybody. I hope you're doing well. Sandra, happy Friday, Miss Florida. Can you do a workout for Canada? Let me know what part of Canada, Ontario, Western Canada. Let me know. Okay. Miss Sandra, for Canada. I got it. Yeah, let me know which one. Okay. Let me see. Libra Boy 84. What's going on? Hello, first time viewer from Maryland. What's going on with you? How are you? Matter of fact, speaking of Maryland, not sure if you played Pick 3. We got a couple of hits, guys. Make sure you guys are checking out the channel. What hits did we get today? Y'all see this board? Y'all see this? We got like 33 hits today. I'm glad I saved it. 33 hits today. 33 hits today. And Maryland, we got yesterday, we got that 455. I think that was it. Okay, yeah, we got the 455 from Maryland. I'm so happy. So happy. So y'all make sure you check out the channel for our results. These are not just numbers that I wrote down. This is actually hits, guys, that we got. Most of them are box hits. If you see anything in red, that means we got straight hits. And they're hard to get. Okay. Sneed Bang, Diddy loves me. Oh, please. I don't want that love, honey. Elijah, sloppy head. Okay, I'm not sloppy head. Glad you love big girls. Okay. Jeremy, someone send me a blessing. We could pray for you, but I don't know who he is. City Sweeper. I've been trying to use your workout. City, you're the one in Arkansas? Did we do the numbers for Arkansas yet? No. You just want the numbers, right, for Arkansas? Let me know, because I have it down as to do Arkansas next. A lot of people just want fast, so-called numbers. I'm going to give everybody what they want. But if you would like a workout, just to kind of see what's going on and how you can try to predict the numbers for yourself, I can do that as well. You know, I am not a fan of just giving out numbers. I know some people, they don't mind giving you guys those lottery books and just numbers. But here's the thing. You got to know why you're playing them. You have to know, or you're just going to be spinning your wheels. Okay, Arkansas lottery. No, that wasn't it either. What's all these fake lottery pages? Woof. You know what? Let me just go to... Okay, so they've already played. Let me see, 404 and 859. Ooh. Okay. Some possibles. Okay. All right. So let me keep going. Conventional views, comment on flip numbers and mirrors in relation to Maryland. What about them? That has to be a reason why you want them. I don't use flip numbers a whole lot because my thing is people have a hard time just trying to mirror a number. So my thing is, anybody that doesn't know what a flip numbers are when you add 3 to each digit. All right, so let me give you guys a quick flip chart. Okay, so when you guys talk about flipping numbers, you're adding 3 or you're subtracting thing. I'm just going to give you the addition. So like, for instance, the number 0 could be a 3. Okay, 1 could be a 4, 2 could be a 5, 3 could be a 6, 4 could be 7, 8 could be, excuse me, 5 can be an 8. I'm gonna have to do that again. I done messed up my grid. Let me just do it like this. 0, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Yeah, I don't use a whole lot of flip numbers. I try to keep it simple because you're going to have to know when to flip them. Okay? Flip numbers. Sometimes people will flip their grids, their tic-tac-toes, or if they think a particular number will hit, they'll flip all of the numbers. So for instance, if we're talking about, and I'll show you guys this now. Hold on. Okay. So this is flip numbers. This is when you add the number 3 to each number. So in case you guys don't have a chart like this, you want to jot it down and take a quick screenshot, you can. I'm not, there's nothing wrong with them. I just personally, I don't use them. But unless I deem it necessary, which I think I may have to pull something for New York very similar. But like this, a 0 could be a 3, a 1 could be a 4, a 2 can be a 5, a 3 can be a 6, 4 can be a 7, okay? 5 can be an 8. You're just adding 3 if you decide to use flip numbers. 6 could be a 9, 7 could be a 0, 8 could be a 1, and a 9 could be a 2. So for instance, okay, we're talking about the state of Maryland, for instance. I'm going to use their evening digit. They had a 376 this evening. This is June, what is that, 20th today? So they had a hit of 376, okay? Now, let's just say you don't know much about flip numbers and you just want to flip this number to see if maybe it'll come in a few days. That could be an easy way because there's all kind of ways you can use a flip number. So you just go in your chart. You would change that 3 to a what? A 6, a 7 to a 0, and a 6 to a 9, okay? Maybe the number 609 might come up in a few days for Maryland. That's one way that you might want to use flip numbers. I don't use them a whole lot. There are subtractions where you subtract them, but right now I'm just sticking with addition. But this could be something like I'm just going to take the evening hit 376, turn it into 609. Maybe somebody might say, hey, you know what? I'm going to play this number for a few days and see if flip numbers may work in that light. So that's all I'm going to say about it because like I said, I don't want to stay on something I know I don't personally use a whole lot. You know, that's just what it is. But I hope it helps. All right. Okay. So that was that. I hope that helps. Moving on. We're having a good night. All right, Brian. Hey, how is everybody doing tonight? How you doing, Brian? Jeremy, love your smile. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Stacy Hamill said hi. Jeremy Wyatt, hi. Maria, all right, Miss Florida, I'm loving this live. I'm loving it too. We're going to have a little fun. Most people are tired of the workouts. They just want people to kind of guess the numbers for them. I like to predict from a pattern standpoint, but we're going to just have fun and we're going to just do some really quick numbers. So as you see, if you go back through the chat, I've done Florida. We've done, who have we done, honey? Who has we done? We've done Florida, Georgia. We've done New York. Okay. Did we do Georgia? I think we did. Let me now I got to see if we did Georgia. Oh Lord. Let's see. I did Kentucky. Yeah, we did Georgia fun numbers. We sure did. Okay. We did New York. Yeah, we did that. Courtney Nicole, hello everyone. How you doing, Courtney? What's going on with you? Another member. Maria, hi Courtney. I got those fun numbers. Again, I'm not backtracking. We're just having fun. People just want numbers from the public. I'm going to give them what they're asking for. Shauna, What's going on? Hello, family. How you doing, Miss Shauna? Maria, hi, Shauna. Shauna, I'm here. Miss Jacqueline, California. You're in Cali. So I want to look at California. I actually had a jerk from California. Matter of fact, I just got finished blocking him from my channel because he is up his tail. He told me the other day, you guys may have noticed the short, he says that he was using my techniques for 2 weeks. They didn't work. He was playing midday and evening draw for California. And I'm like, okay. He's like, your stuff doesn't work. The first thing I asked him, did you spend money doing this? I pray that you backtrack, that you practice and played on paper. But he went in ranting and he started putting his crap on all of my videos. Oh, her stuff doesn't work, blah, 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 da, 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 da. And I'm like, instead of wasting time talking about what you feel doesn't work because you're too lazy to do the work and actually backtrack your stuff to see if you got a prediction on paper, you didn't even prove that to yourself. But you're crazy enough to go to the store and spend the money because someone told you about a workout. Just like these people asking for numbers. No workout, no backtracking. No, I just want to know what's hot. And I need it by, because the draws, I'm pretty sure people want it before the draws are closing in tonight. And you're going to learn a nice lesson tonight. We're having fun. And please don't think I'm being mean. I think this is hilarious. You guys, I don't know how you can even want any more numbers from anybody. You know how many Pick 3 lottery channels we have? You know how many awesome people are giving out their predictions? Do you? I know y'all have lists of numbers because I'm not the only channel. See, I don't give them out in the public. I give them in the membership. I do that for a reason. Those are one of the perks that we have, because when I put my list out, I'm expecting wins because we do the hard work. This is not a list of just numbers. These are actually wins. That means we did the work. Okay? I made a prediction. I studied. And here we are. But you're going to learn one day. And I know people are like, but we just want to have fun. We are going to have fun. We are. Let me see here. Jeremy said, hi. How you doing, Shauna? Hi, Maria. Maria, hope all is well, Shauna. Hi, Auntie from India. How you doing? Shauna, things are looking up. I have to come up with 2,000 by Monday to move. Stop. Gotcha. I gotcha. Woo. Okay. So you did find the place, but you got to find something. You got to find the 2,000. Okay. Let me think on that. Y'all, who else has to move? Who else has to move and trying to come up with the expenses to move? It's crazy. And the rent prices are crazy. Everything is so high right now. I think that's why the dude in California that's been bashing me, I know it's hard out there for y'all. Y'all got families and tents. You think I don't know how hard it is for California? But don't come on my channel because you're trying to get some money for your family. Don't do me like that. But if you want to, I'm going to come with it. And I'm not going to stutter either. But yeah, 2,000, huh? By Monday? Whew. Okay. We'll talk. Clem Carter, hey, Florida. Texas, what's going on with you, Texas? Black Pearl, hello, family. Hope everyone is doing well. We are doing well. Doing well. Maria, all right, Shauna, hope that AC finally happens. I think she's talking about moving. Wow. Maria, hi, Black Pearl, conventional views, flip and mirror in relation to Maryland. I just did it. So I don't use flip numbers, so I can't really speak on something I don't do. But I took your hit for evening, the 376, and turned it into a 609. So we did that already. So if you like using flip numbers that way and see if the hits will come, I don't use them. I try to use maybe mirror numbers. I don't do too much. I know there's some pro players that say, oh, I have to use flip numbers. A lot of the people that come to my channels are beginners, people that start off, they're intermediate. My advanced players, you guys can have that. We're in the public, so I don't really do too much. Hold on, guys. We're back. We're back. Sorry about that. Let me see here. Black Pearl, hello, Maria Jacqueline. I saw those numbers traveling. I gotcha. Ariel, hi. Courtney Nicole, I joined this week and I have learned so much. I'm in Florida and they play a dirty game. Yes, they do. So Courtney, first of all, welcome. I know we've interacted in the membership. I'm so glad you're with us. And I'm glad you're one of those people that understand this takes a lot of work. When people understand that, you know, these games, as we want them to be simple and easy, and everyone wants to win, but the trickery is very real. Like, that's why I tell people I hate just giving out numbers. I need you to understand why I'm giving them, because if you decide you don't want to, or you want to go with another method, you have that opportunity. It's not as easy as people think it is. In Florida, they got very dirty this week. I have something, I think I put it up on the post early this morning. So if you guys pay attention to those slanted hits coming off the particular rundown that I shared with you, they're doing that. They're doing that. Pay attention. I learned that from Mississippi when I worked on the Mississippi video, which is now in the membership. I didn't put that out to the public for a reason. So I hope you guys, even if you're not in Mississippi, if you guys are in the membership, you pay attention to that video. But we're so glad to have you, Courtney. And yeah, I'm studying every night. We're all studying. A lot of people, that's why a lot of my members get so hot with these people, because they're like, what do you mean you just want hot numbers? They know why you don't do that. They know that you have to see and study and see if those are good moves for you, right? But we're having fun tonight in the public. I told myself I'm not going to resist. If they want a fun number, I'm going to give it to them. Maria, doing well. This live is awesome. They just want numbers, so Miss Florida is giving them what they want. I love it. Yeah. Let me tell y'all real quick. I haven't heard back from the guy in Arkansas. I have heard from California. I might track that a little bit, because I do have a person that probably could benefit. He's so nasty, but maybe he might benefit from honey. He might be watching honey. I don't know. Blessings to him, though. Blessings to him. Let me see here. Miss Shauna, landlord wants me out by the 30, but still won't fix their. Miss Shauna, don't tell me that. Please don't tell me that. Oh my gosh, I'm about to start crying. What do you mean he wants you out by the 30th? That's in 10 days. He won't fix the AC, and then you got to come up. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. That's unbelievable. That is disgusting. This is why, and I don't know if you're dealing with a private renter. Is that what it is? Or it could be an apartment complex that got jaded managers and stuff like that. It can happen. This is what I'm talking about. That's why you got to have your mess. I got to get my mess together. I hate when I hear stuff like this. And honey, if I had the $2 grand, I'm going to be honest with you. If I had it, I'm at Zilch. I've had an emergency I had to deal with myself. Honey, it would be yours. It would be yours. But I don't. That's the truth. Oh. Let me know if they have any other options for you. I don't know if you're dealing with apartment complex or private renter. That sucks. That sucks. They want you out by the 30. Why? Because you need them to do some real work. Kelly, wow, Shauna Maria, welcome to the fam, Courtney. Yes. J212, hey, Miss Ford, we're out in the public time. We are, and we're doing some very different stuff. Not sure if you've been paying attention. Those that just want hot numbers and they don't want workouts, I'm going to give them some numbers. So if you see the numbers popping up on the screen, it's for folks that really don't want to backtrack. And it's okay. I'm giving everybody what they want tonight. I'm tired of fighting. Y'all ever been tired of fighting? I'm tired of fighting. Kelly, did you get the Tennessee 713? It was on the daily for today. Stop. We got a hit from Tennessee, y'all. Let me see if it was on. I want to see if it was on a state list. I doubt it. Okay, yeah, it wasn't on the state list. What's our Friday? Today's Friday. Can y'all believe it's Friday already? Y'all, I got a KFC story to tell you, but I want to get these hot numbers out the way for our people. I want to look at California. Excuse me. And somewhere in Canada. Or was it California? Oh, goodness. I'm going to have to go back. California. Okay. I think so. I got two notes here, but we'll see. The daily 713. We got it here. The daily number 317. So that's a hit that we got for Tennessee off our daily list. Congratulations, Tennessee. 713. Oh, New Jersey gave us that number. Let me show y'all something real quick, since y'all want to be in my business. Hold on. Okay. All right. This is our daily. This is the end of the night now. It's fine. This is for today, Friday, June 20th. A lot of people have been asking for hot numbers. I always tell my members, pay attention maybe to the daily list that could give you some ideas. No, you're not playing all of these numbers here. No. Let me walk you through Tennessee, okay? Tennessee actually got a hit from this list. I used this list from New Jersey, okay? June 18th, there was a hit of 234. How I base how I pick the status, I'm working on a date some number. And those in the membership know exactly where to look and why I do that. Now, look at this 317 here. You see this? You notice how it goes against the triple, okay? New Jersey gave Tennessee 713. I actually had it on the list. I always tell people in the videos when you guys are in the membership, don't even think about playing all of these numbers. I want you to pay attention to your rundowns. I want you to see the last few days. If you see any of these numbers maybe coming across your grids, or if maybe perhaps they're running along triples or false triples. Sometimes that's one of the easiest ways to catch hits. How do I know? Because this is what I know. This is what happens. This is what happens, okay? So our daily list, our master list, and our state list. We got 33 hits, okay? So this is why I'm telling you guys to make sure you're paying attention to your grids and what's going on, okay? So congratulations to Tennessee. Thank you for letting us know. So anyone in the area, if you guys are getting any hits off this particular list, go back and look at the state that I gave you. See, I'm telling y'all, we're different over here. I don't just give you numbers. I give you where they came from, why you may want to select them. But I don't want you just to play these numbers and you're not playing all of them. You should never do that. This is too costly. Look at all these numbers. Are you crazy? But what I tell people is pay attention to what's going on in your state. Sometimes the hits that you're looking for will come right around a triple or false triple slanted, or they'll come straight across. Georgia's been having some numbers come across, and they're connected to the slanted triple or false triple. Just thought I'd give you that as a little something. But yeah, that's why when people ask me for numbers, it's very hard for me to do that because I need to track your state. But if you guys want just fun numbers, I'll give them to you. Thank you, and congratulations, Tennessee. That's how that's done. Everybody want to be what Kevin Hart said. Everybody want to be a celebrity. Don't nobody want to put in the work. Everybody want to be a star. Don't want to put in the work. And you just want a quick, fast answer. That's why the wealthy stay wealthy and the broke stay broke. Okay. You want the workout for Arkansas? Okay. So somebody says, no, I want the workout. Okay. So let me go back here. Let me see what's going on with Arkansas. I'm going to track this back for a couple of days. Okay. Just give me an idea what to possibly look for. And just because I give it to you, you still need to do deeper study. I will always tell you that. But at least give you an idea of what could be happening for your state. All right, so this is where we are. This is what we're going to do. Okay. And that's what we do in our membership when we're on our member-only lives. People are like, okay, I need to see what's been going on with my state. This is that real work that we're talking about. Okay, so let me go back a few days and just see what could be popping, what could be working a little bit better. Let me go back to the 17th. Let me just go back a few days. And so we're doing Arkansas right now. So we got 963 on the 17th for midday. Let me see here. We got 436. Oh, that looks like it's a mirror. Ooh, okay. 993 on the 18th. 897 evening. All right, let's go to June 19th. We had 640. 475. Okay. All right, and then the 20th, which is today, we have 404. Gotcha. And then 859. All right. So I'm just going to take it back a few days. I'm going to compare both grids, the 1, 2, 3, 317, just to see what might be formulating a little bit better. That's the way you want to do stuff. And I know people do not like that because they're so accustomed to, they want what they want. You should have what you want. You should, and you're going to get it tonight. You want little, you get little. And I'm not trying to be mean, and I might lose some viewers for this. I'm okay with that. I know what I'm worth. I know how hard we work at this stuff. And that's why my members are shaking their heads out there like, that's all you want? Because we're a different breed. We're just different. We built different. Sorry. But we is. And we don't do shortcuts. Shortcuts is not going to get you a win. And you can get away with it for a little while, but if you're talking about it being a really good predictor for the long run, you got to learn how to study and backtrack. And just because people could throw me a number all day. I remember I had somebody in the membership. I'm not going to call them out. And they were like, hey, I know these numbers are going to play for midday, evening. And I put them out for the whole group to see because I was very interested to see if their predictions were spot on. And the numbers were cool. They didn't hit for maybe a day too later. But they thought it had to happen that midday or that evening. But I put them up because people were like, oh, these numbers look really good and real hot. And I knew better, but I make sure that I give people what they like. They want to share, and they want other people to look at it. Maybe they felt whatever, and I still did it. I do. I give people what they want. So I'm looking up Arkansas. Okay, we're actually doing a backtrack. So let me look at here. You got a city sweeper. So I'm looking at that now. Courtney, not sure if you did a workout for Florida. I'm going to go back and watch the beginning of the live later. I gotcha. No, I didn't. I just gave out just the numbers. But the Florida workout, if you see the post that I put up, that's the video that I'll be putting out. I'm not sure if I'll be able to put it out tonight. I'm going to keep tracking it. It might have gotten cold. But if you look at the post and you see where I said I'm working on Florida's numbers and then I'll be doing Mississippi, pay attention to the grid. Pay attention to those hits. That's the workout that I wanted to share with you guys. But I'm not going to do it in public. Sorry. But yeah. Don't breathe. I got time tonight, Miss Flora. Let's work it out. I take this serious. This is my job. Don't even play. No, because you and your people from Florida so much in a hurry because y'all want to hear. I got you. I'm not mad with y'all. I'm not mad with y'all. Maria, I think we got some regretters. What you think? No, Courtney, things are different when we are in public. Yes, they are. They are. Conventional views. Maryland always play mix, flip, and mirror. Gotcha. I'm not saying that they don't. I still get hits with, like today. I got yesterday. I got your 4-5-5. I didn't mix anything out. I'm not saying you shouldn't, but make sure that if you're going to use it, it's not doing more confusion. Do you know what you need to flip? Ha ha. Ha ha. Do you know what you need to flip? John, good afternoon. North Carolina winning at least 2 times a week. Nice. Congratulations. We try to, and I think the last day or two we've been cold in North Carolina, but we pretty much get hits in North Carolina as well, sometimes twice a day. So I'm so happy for you. Happy. Libra boy 84. I don't play in Maryland much, and I live here because they're using a computer to draw numbers instead of actual balls. That's why we're having so many problems. They're computerized. The computerized games is changing everything. You notice that, guys? Ooh. I play Georgia, Ohio online. I got you. Some people do. They do. Jacqueline, I got the 728 using your videos. That is amazing. Okay. And that's in Cali, right? I'm looking at Arkansas now. Southern Sign 430 tonight in New York. That's what hit? Okay. I had a prediction. I don't think I have 430 on there. Did I? I had my prediction for the next few days was 407, so I was one off. Hey, if that's what hit. Hey, I was one off. I hope nobody put a lot on that number. I replied with, I want to know where you got a city sweep. I'm looking at it. Shauna, yes, she's still asking for rent money for this month too. Yes, that's why I don't do. This is why I don't. How many of you, and I know everyone's situation, our credit situation, everything is different. This is why I don't do private renters. They dirty. They dirty, honey. They're dirty. I'm not liking none of that. All right, let me look at Arkansas and let me see what I can. Ooh, 598 came straight across there. I like that. What about 404? 404 came straight across. I think I got something, hon. And it's key digit time. And false triple time. Show you how some of these numbers just come across. And sometimes they do. 897 392. That was quick. I'm using the 123. I think I like that, but I'm gonna just buzz at the 317. And then, like I said, you can take a look and see what you like better. Oh, yeah, I'm liking 123. I didn't spot it. Oh, honey, 3 hits for you guys for Arkansas. And I will be ready to make a little prediction for you guys so you can see how this works and why I do what I do. Ooh, did they have? No, they had 795, 054. They had two. It had its mirror. Ooh, okay. And it may happen like that. It's not gonna always be perfect. 156. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys Arkansas. This is how we like to do it in the membership. We like to go back a few days, like to see what's popping, so you can get a general idea of how to start reading your charts and make better decisions. I'm not going to guarantee hits on the channel. I'm not going to guarantee hits on the membership, but I want you guys to start paying close attention. So, Arkansas, y'all ready? Here we go. This is how we really do it. Okay. All right, so this is pick 3 Arkansas. This is for someone that didn't just want the numbers. They actually want to see how things are working for their state. So, for example, I'm just reading it through the 1, 2, 3 rundown. You may have your own favorite rundowns that you like to use. Feel free to test them out if you see some very similar patterns. So let's start talking about the hit that came tonight. June 20th evening, there was a hit of 859. You see how that's the last hit. I want to show you the day before, using the 1, 2, 3 rundown, how 598 went straight across your grid. Okay, so June 19th evening, there was a hit of 475. You guys are going to notice, you see these false triples? That's 611 and that 116. Please pay attention to them. Sometimes, let me get that green. Sometimes when you have false triples that run straight across, it means that the numbers that could be hottest could be the top or the bottom of those numbers. So for instance, for Arkansas, 598, 734, 093, it's mirror, 239. Okay, well, they chose 859 and it came the next evening. Okay, so that's the first hit. I want to show you guys how they got the 404 for midday today. We're going to look the day before. We're going to look on the midday chart. You guys, June 19th had a hit of 640. Okay, now watch this. Look at the 404. It was exact. Now, the thing you want to look for here, because you notice this wasn't a false triple. You're not going to see those every day, right? I want you to pay attention to your key digits. You see how they're pairs, 2s and 7s? Sometimes when we see 2s and 7s, it could be telling us that the numbers on top or the bottom could be the hottest. So you have to do some research for your state, okay? But look, 404. So the numbers I might have chosen for that would have been like 909, 145, 404, or 640. Well, the 404 came out exact. And the reason why I'm showing you guys, you don't know how many people tell me, oh, grids don't work, rundowns don't work, and sometimes hits will be right in front of our faces, but we need to find out what is the key holding that number. That's the secret. Okay, that's why you guys talking about, oh, I just want a number. Okay, you'll get them. Okay, because we have to work. I'm going to show you guys where you get the 640. June 19th midday was a 640. We're going to go back 2 days, because sometimes they don't come the next day. These are things you'll start learning. June 17th in Arkansas, midday was 963. Okay, look at this 604. Notice the key digits are false triple 727. But again, when you see false triples for Arkansas, sometimes the number's on top or the bottom. So you got 2 times when there was false triples and the hit came right on top. 604 came as 640. You can't, once you see this, you can't unsee it. Make sure you guys get those likes up, double click your screen. I so appreciate you guys rocking with us. This is what I mean by backtracking. This is why I don't just say, oh, let me give you some hot numbers. Now, if you're trying to make a prediction, because we saw some predictions or some of the hits come here. You notice how this is coming up again. 7722, these key numbers, right? So my eye is going to go here. There could be a repeat of 859, maybe 095. It could be 354 or 590. Now, that's not telling you that there's going to be a guarantee that those numbers are going to play. Okay? But it could be telling you to pay attention to them. Now, wasn't this much easier looking to see what your state is doing than you're sitting here talking about, well, I think, let me go around here, this, that, and the other. And I'm not saying you shouldn't do that. Use your grids how you want to. But sometimes, guys, sometimes the numbers are literally in front of our faces. Okay? So I hope you guys are learning something tonight. I hope you're taking good notes. That is what it looks like for Arkansas. Pay close attention. Okay? I'm going to put these particular numbers in the chat so you can have them for later. That's how you do that. Bam! Did that. That's why Miss Florida Hot Picks, that's what we're doing. Still not guaranteeing those numbers. It could take days if they come at all. They may mirror something. You may have to start tweaking it. But at least you have an idea of what's possible. And you're not going in the dark. Okay? That's what we do. That's what we did. Okay? Okay, that's what we do. So 859 could be a repeat. I'm also going to put in that 972. I'm going to do 095. I'm going to put 354, 477. And my thing is, don't play with money. Just look at the predictions and see if you have to tweak something. That's it. See if you can get the prediction first on paper. Don't just go run to the store, guys. Yeah, I know there's some stupid people on here and pay them no mind. We're going to rock this out tonight. Play at your own risk. Numbers could be good for a few days. Could be. That's how I like giving out numbers if you're going to do that. I'm not one of these people and I'm putting nobody down. I don't want to sit here and tell you, didn't even look at your state. Oh, you know 959. That may not be rocking for your state, boobs. That's why I pay people no mind. I spent a lot of years searching and I'm still studying. I don't get it all right. My members will tell you I'm very transparent. But one thing we don't do is we don't take the easy way out. Okay? So when you're working with Miss Florida, you still got to work. I want to see sweat. That's from Fame. Okay. Let me see here. So City Sweeper, I hope that was, hope you learned a little something. Courtney, Maria, thank you for that info. This is my first time. I was ready to get down to business. I got all my notebooks ready, honey. Yeah, this, when we're out in the public, I don't go too deep with stuff, Miss Courtney and the rest of you guys, because I try to give people an opportunity to see how we run as a channel. That's how I meet people. A lot of people have no idea about me, and I want them to see, you know, what we do, what we're capable of, and how we like to look at numbers, how to keep it simple, how to look at a workout, and possibly make really hot predictions without making it too hard. You understand what I'm saying? But I know that there's people that get on here that they have, you know, frequent the channel. They know of me and they want to get right to business because they see me give out numbers before. But what they forgot was I did backtracking. But people don't want to wait for the backtracking because they're trying to get the numbers in for the night. So I said, let's do something different. I'm going to put in the last draw and I'm going to make some guesses. Okay. I won't do that for the membership because y'all know how I work. I'm not going to ever just give y'all numbers and we didn't backtrack. You know I don't do that. Maria, wow, Shauna. Yes. Maria, I hear you, Courtney. Our member lives is when we get down and work. We have the best time. We had our members live on Tuesday of this week. We sure did. So speaking of that, let's talk about the membership really quickly. You guys in the membership, my time has opened up a little bit. My daughter has finally finished her homeschool sessions, and so now I have more time. So what we did is we had an impromptu for Tuesday. We had our training membership like we would do on a Friday, but we did it on a Tuesday. And so we do that for a reason. Okay. I want to make sure we're growing, and I want to make sure I have more time for you guys, because sometimes when we get on here on Fridays, we deal with so much of the bots and the jokesters. I don't get to get deep because people just want fast, quick, in a hurry. And because I'm out in the public, I'm not fighting that no more. You want a number, baby, I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to look at your state. I'm going to be a little fan. I'm going to at least look at the last draw and make an educated guess. I said 407 for New York. I think they hit 403. So I was one off. I didn't do too bad. Especially because I didn't even backtrack. I just used some things, some back knowledge. And hey, I hope they get something. Let me see here. J212, wow, I'm sorry, Shauna. Some of these landlords are just cruel. Yeah, they are. And I hope you guys take them to doggone court. But then again, I don't know how private is. You know how sometimes you be rent from people because you know, and you don't have nothing like solid writing. So I don't know, and I don't want to ask too many questions because I already know how it is. Sometimes it's family. Honey, you can't even rent a room from them. They'll sit there and do you dirty. They do you dirty. Whew. D-List02, what's going on, Mr. Florida, my love of my life? Hey, Miss Florida, how you doing? I hope you and the kitties are having fun back there. I think I heard y'all. Y'all saved me some snacks. In case y'all don't know, that's my husband of 25 years. The things I go through. Love is still good. All right. Courtney Nicole. I have been trying to catch 137 in Florida. It hasn't played at all this year. Ooh, 137. Ooh, honey. I'm pretty sure the mirror numbers of that version of that number probably has played. I'm pretty sure. Uh-oh. I see some stuff coming up here. Hold on, guys. I see some stuff coming. Hold up. So, yeah, we'll have to do some tracking. Maria, you know what, I seen 713. You might want to hold on to that, Courtney. That 713 sounds familiar to me for Florida. And I think I've seen it on the grids this week. Oh, gosh, I hope it comes out for you. Maria, Courtney, remember to check the post for members only. Yes, make sure you guys know how to read the post for members only and the regular post, because I put a lot of information out. All of our new workouts, our posts, things are dedicated to us. Please make sure you know, don't trust YouTube just to send it to you, because check with us daily, sometimes a couple times, okay? Conventional views, extending the grid little bit. I see numbers like 3 rows. Extending the grid a little bit. See the numbers like 3 rows. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that because a lot of people have to extend them. Yeah. I know what you mean. J212, my Jamaican grandpa used to say, everybody want to go to heaven, but nobody want to go dead. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. I like that. Conventional grid, I got you. Larry, what about Florida for Saturday? Here we go. I don't have any particular days. We're gonna look at Florida. That's the one for next. But I think the members want to work out. So I think I'm gonna give that. I just did a workout for Arkansas, and I have some quick numbers. If you want, you're gonna scroll back. If you want the quick numbers, I already said them for Florida. Okay? I already said them for Florida. So just scroll back through the chat and you'll see Florida fun numbers. Okay? Just scroll back. Now, if you want to work out, then you can wait for the workout. If not, I get it. Let's see here. Maria, haha, J Money. Hey, what's up? What's going on, J Money? Mandados, professional. So, hello, Mrs. Florida. This is Rosario. How you doing, Rosario? What's going on with you? Hope you're doing well. Maria, Miss Florida, we got 241. That and it's a mirror. We got those grids. Oh, wow. Ooh. 241 hit Florida. I know that's not on the daily. I don't think that's... That's a mirror repeat. That, I know my numbers, and they have certain characteristics, and I know like 241 or like 364, those type of numbers will never be on my list because my triples have to go a certain way. So I always miss those type of numbers unless we have the triples that are going straight across. Was that on a triple? We'll go back. That 241 looks familiar. Maria for a while. Renato, what do you do for a living? Well, what do I do? What don't I do? I'm a content creator here on YouTube. That's not my main gig though. I'm a homeschool teacher for my children. Mom and wife. I have my hands pretty full. I know people are like, that's it? That's all you do? Like, yeah, that's what I do. John, what do you think about the addition of Alabama, the pick 3 and pick 4 for the rest of the lottery? Alabama's coming on board? Or are you just saying they might do that? They better. There's some states that don't have pick 3. That don't do lottery, period. They need to come on with it. That's going to be so fun. Oh, that's going to make me crazy because that means I have to add on more states to my list. But that could be good. City Sudan, you good? No, God is good. God is good. I appreciate that. God is good. I hope that the workout that'll help you out a little bit. And if you think something goes cold, move to the next, because sometimes the way the numbers are with the key digits of 2s and 7s, that's my favorite, right? One of my favorites, try the 317. Okay, so I hope that helps out. Okay, that's the way I like to give numbers. That way you feel a little confident, and that's going to help you develop more patterns because you're going to start looking at your grids and you're going to supersede what I gave you because you're going to really start studying the numbers and you're going to see how the numbers are flowing. I want to teach you guys how to not fish for the day, but fish for life, right? I don't want to just show you just something that I want to tell you things that keep coming up to pay attention to them. Okay, that's what we do. I hope you enjoyed it. Mandados said hi. How you doing, Rosario? Maria, hi, Mandados. Let me see. Larry, hello. My son's birthday July 13th, and he will be 13th on that day. Ooh, wow. Those are very special birthdays. Well, happy pre-birthday. Hopefully we get to see you or hear from you before his birthday or on. Shauna, J12 is some buttheads in here tonight. Yes, they are. Mandados, hi, Maria. City Suit, I'm getting that membership. I hope you do. But yeah, I hope you like that. Just pay attention to it. See if you like the work that we do. And if so, we'd love to have you. There is no pressure because I tell people, even in the membership, if you start pissing me off, what did I tell them, y'all? I said, in a minute, I'll say, I would like you to please cancel your membership so you're not billed any further. And you have a good day. And they'll say, but why? I ain't for you, boo. Because you can't come talk to me crazy. Y'all already know I don't want headache money. Who in here want headache money? I don't want it. Okay? I don't want it. Maria, I know, Shauna, shaking my head. Can you do Florida, please? I'm going to look at Florida. I was supposed to look at California first. Let me put the grids in for California. Hold on. Let me see. Appreciate that love, guys. Thank you for getting those likes up, the hearts. I so appreciate that. I need love too. I need love. I need love. I need love. This is what we do. Yeah. That's why I love trying to do my best Just try to do my best. Give it my best shot. That's what you're supposed to do. And I do myself a disservice because I never want people to think that, oh, she just wants you to come to her membership so you can. No, we do a lot of work over there. Oh, my members will tell you we do work. I'm not one, and I've heard. I'm gonna say it, I don't give a doggone. I heard some of y'all pay a nice penny for your memberships, and we're not talking about no $14.99, 50 cents a day. I said it. I'm talking about almost $100 or more per month. I heard. I don't care if I started anything. They'll be okay. They grown. I heard. I heard. And I don't care what you pay, as long as you get if you get the value, you pay whatever you feel you need to pay. But when people start talking about, oh, why does your membership have to cost? And I feel like I'm cheating myself. I said, hold up. People charging $100 a month, I'm in the wrong business. But I know this is a game. I know how this is. This is not just cut and dry. And I know if I could just guarantee people numbers in an instant, I probably would charge you $3,000 a month, because I know you're going to make that back. But I would never do that. You want to know why? Because I know the system. Now, one day, yeah, Miss Florida, but you may say, hold on, what you charge? You too rich for my blood. It may get that way. I don't know. It may. It might. Let me do this real quick. I got so many windows open. Let me see here. So yeah, I'm still learning every day. What people don't know about me and numbers, I was just practicing on notebook paper. I didn't even have money to play. For years, I studied people on YouTube. And, I'm just trying to get ideas. And I just thought it was the funnest thing. And I decided, even though I wasn't perfect at it, to start a channel. I said I would love to, start a channel and give people some ideas. Maybe they'll give me some input. And this is what it's turned into. So, I'm very grateful and I'm very blessed. I have some amazing members. Oh, man. All right, so California, all y'all numbers came out tonight. Okay, so 620 came out. 004. Let me see. 573 came out the night before that. 728. My thing is, I like to give value, and I want to teach people not just for the day. And I don't want to be considered a swindler. You already going to lose money. If you think you're going to win every day for every game, that's not going to happen. That's not even realistic unless you really work hard at it. And you can. There's people that do. I've heard. I don't know anybody personally. I've heard stories. I believe anything is possible, but I also believe that you got to put in the work. You got to put in the work. Anything you want to do, running a business, if you want to have a good marriage, you got to put in the work. You think you're going to be with somebody 30, 50 years and you ain't got to do a damn thing but put the ring on and tomorrow, well, I just want my dinner and biscuits ready, and that's it? You are sadly mistaken. You're so mistaken. You got to put work in everything, including yourself, to make yourself better. Okay? I'm speaking what I know. I'm not telling you what I don't know. You got to put in the work. I want to look at this California real quick, and then we're going to go to Florida. Speaking what I know. Y'all make sure y'all get them likes if you haven't liked it already. You can double click the screen. I so appreciate. If you're looking for some of those fun numbers, Florida, you're going to have to scroll up to get those. We did Georgia. We did Arkansas. What else did we do? We did a few of them. But just scroll through. Scroll back. Yeah, we did Florida fun numbers, Georgia, Kentucky, New York, and Arkansas. But we're going to be working on, I'm looking at California. And then we're going to look at a full workout, just something for the public. I'm not going to give y'all the stuff that we're going to be working on there. That's something separate because I have to, y'all already know. Y'all know what I'm dealing with. Okay, so let me look at California. And I pray for the people in California. But the dude that got on my channel with that foolish, tell y'all brother to calm down. Don't come on here like that. I'm looking now. 620 was for tonight. Zero, 4. Miss Jacqueline, I wonder if are you using the key digits? Let's see, 620. Let me look at the 123. I'm looking at the 317, but it took a few days for that to work. But let me see. Let me see here. What do I have? What do you have? What do you have? Okay, I'm just seeing if anything goes straight across. Sometimes hits like to do that, and sometimes they don't. I'm just looking at these grids here. It's the first thing I like to do when I'm researching and just trying to see if things are coming straight across. Sometimes they do, and sometimes you got to really work with them. But we're just doing quick impromptus, just going back a few days, just so we can see if there's anything to pick up on. 806. Ooh, okay. Okay. Let me see. How are you guys getting your doubles and mirrors? There's a few patterns I like to use. The key boxes could be one. I'm trying to see what keeps coming up. 573. I'm gonna have to get something wet here. Oh, yes. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna have to get me a little snack. Headphones. Okay. Where are my cookies? I need my cookies. I bet you they somewhere. Never mind. I don't think I've one. No. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm sorry, I had to get my Lorna Doones out, honey. I had a light dinner. I don't mean to be smacking. I'm sorry. I didn't get a little snap. My sugar low. Well, I'm looking up this California. Y'all won't believe what happened to me on Friday. Excuse me, today's Friday. Yesterday. My husband wanted to order some fried chicken, so he went to KFC. Got a bucket of chicken. Got the size, got the family deal. He gets home. We get all white meat. Now, some people say, why are you complaining? Y'all can look at me and tell. White meat is okay. And it wasn't overdone. Sometimes you can overdo white meat. I'm not saying I don't like white meat. But when I'm looking for a mixture of chicken, I'm looking for a mixture of chicken. Meaning I need dark and white meat. We call up there. The manager says, hey. My husband goes, hey, we just came there. And I got a big old bucket of just white meat. No dark, nothing. She said, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, we out of dark meat. I'm like, you out. He said, so what are y'all going to do about this? She said, ain't nothing I can do. We ain't got it. Called their corporate line to put in a complaint. You know doggone well you're supposed to tell people when you're out of something. That gives them an opportunity not to go or to figure if they want something else. I was 38 hot. I wanted to wretch it through the phone. Talk to representative. They said, we're going to get back with you. We got to do, yeah. Ain't nobody got back with me yet. What's the problem? I don't want all white meat. Them thighs and them legs is where the juice and the nectar is. My whole KFC experience was ruined. I'm going to Popeyes. I'm done. KFC, you did me wrong. You did me wrong. You did me wrong. They did me wrong, y'all. They did me dirty. All this white meat. All these dry... And, I mean, the first few breasts were okay. But, honey, ain't nothing like that leg and that thigh. I need a minute. Just give me a minute. I'm reflecting, y'all. I'm hurting. I told my husband, why you ain't looking the bucket, man? He said, April, I didn't know. I ain't never had nobody give us no all white meat. I said, I need a minute. Y'all give me. Messed up my whole chicken experience. You hear what I'm saying? Damn, I cooked it and fell. Ain't even put no doggone hot sauce in there. Or dipping sauces. Dark meat hit different. That's all I'm saying. Who agree? And if you're a white meat lover, I got you. You can't feel me. I'm hurting. I'm recovering. But I'm hurt. I'm hurting. Because that didn't make no damn sense. You could have said something, but to save a sale, well, we just ain't going to tell him nothing. And she's so grown because she know we home. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I didn't tell y'all we were out. Just all nonchalant. I want to tell y'all. I wanted to grab, I know she had a wig. I wanted to grab that wig and say, what? As hungry as I am, I'm going to eat this damn white meat. But, honey, I ain't dangerous. But, honey, I want... Y'all don't know me. Y'all don't want me. Y'all don't even want me. I can't. I told my husband, don't you ever. I don't care if you go to Popeyes, Churches, and Churches getting on my nerves because they're not seasoning their chicken. I don't care where you go and get a bucket of fried chicken. You better check that box before you get out that line. Because if something ain't right, they don't want me up there. They do not want Big Mama coming through them doors. They be like, oh, shoot, what she want? I be like, I know y'all know better. Who tried me with all this white breast? And these two little dried up looking wings. Tell me. I'll clear that whole store out. Who? Would you serve this to your mama? Huh? Would you tell your mama? Well, nothing. She just gonna go home and eat a whole bunch of white meat. Wow. KFC. And yesterday, what wasn't it Juneteenth? I thought I was being punked. I said, you gotta be kidding me. All this time, and I still can't even get some good chicken? Okay. Okay. You don't want to give me no good chicken? Okay. The audacity. Honey, they ain't got to worry about me coming in ever again. You hear me? You ain't got to worry. I don't care what deal they got. Don't want it. They ain't got nothing I want. You gonna sit there and just gonna give me anything. Okay. Honey, they ain't gotta worry. I'm done. I'm so done. I'm still looking at California. I'm looking at these key digits. I saw on June 17th where that 004 came. Using that generic pattern that I teach about. I see that, but it took a couple of days though. Damn. Excuse me, I'm sorry. No, you're like, dang, she rude. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm sorry. I'm going through things. Let me get in this chat for a minute. J212, oh yeah, Sean, they live tonight, but we got something for sure do. Gloria Boys, Miss Florida, I'm in Maryland. I don't like Flip. I like the way you do the rundowns. The state of Maryland is tricky, so I try to make it easy for myself if I can. Thanks for your hard work, Miss Gloria. Miss Gloria, thank you so much for that. And it's nothing wrong with using Flip. I just don't, because most of the people, they'll be like, huh? You want to sit, and it just, I can't. I like the way we do it too. We just try to keep it easy. Miss Shauna, it's hard because she is a friend of the family, but not my side. A friend of the family. Really? Some friend. I hope somebody can talk some sense into, oh my goodness. You didn't have to give me that, but I'm going to take it. Thank you, honey. I'm going to give that love. Thank you for that. Thank you for that blessing. Look at that. See, my people know, but we're going to get to Florida. She's a little, I just need Florida. I don't want no problems. Maria, hey, Mr. Florida. Rosario said, hi. Courtney, Nicole, yes, I've been watching the post you've had posted 317 for this week. Yep. I hope it comes out, mama. Rosario, I just want to see the workout. I got you. Maria, that was a nothing burger. Nothing, Miss Florida. Rashawn, Alabama don't do lottery at all yet. Wow. Wow. I hope they decide. Miss Deborah, hi, Miss Florida. Everyone, hope everyone is winning. I hope so too. How are you doing, Miss Deborah? Conventional views, is there a way to play in any state pick 3? There are ways. I don't personally discuss it. I don't. But if there's someone on here that may play online and you want to talk about that to them, you're most welcome. I don't play online at all, period. And I have to be careful with my channel. Oh, like they don't know. They listening. But be careful. If you decide to do it that method, if your state doesn't have online, or if you decide to do that kind of move, just be careful. I'm not telling you. I know y'all grown. I know y'all grown. Let me see here. Maria, hi, Miss Deborah. Good week. Can't complain. Hope you're well. See, so I really enjoyed it. I've only been playing for 3 months. I hit 5 times learning from my coworkers. That's amazing. That's amazing. Well, they did you right. That is awesome. Tell them, hey, teach me some stuff. Kimmy Cooper, hi family. How you doing, Miss Kimmy? That's cousin, y'all. Maria Kimmy, Conventional Views. I came here through Pick 3 Lottery Guy YouTube. Oh, awesome. He is amazing. He does a lot of the key boxes, which I'm looking for California. I'm looking at that right now. So yeah, I think he does like the 1, 2, 3 and the 3, 6, 9 for you guys. Awesome. Awesome guy. South Carolina, I think he's based out of. Kimmy Cooper, hi Maria. Just boy, hi. Dat Boy Wood 242. Can we look at Texas? Texas, here we come. Okay. J212, hey Miss Deborah, Jacqueline. I use both the 1, 2, 3 and the 317 key digits. So you are using key digits. Perfect. I'm glad you said that. I see the 7s are working very nice. That's where you guys got your 004. I'm trying to see if it came just quicker. You notice I told you as soon as I put out the key digits, I noticed is it's lagging. The states are lagging, honey. Ooh. I'm trying to see. .004. Okay. I think I'm going to stay with the 317. I do see that a few days back. Let me just see if I can see one more to kind of tie the pattern in. I know you're like, come on, Miss Florida. That's what we do. That's why people just want the numbers and going. That's why I give it to them. It's not helpful, but I just surrendered tonight. I'm gonna free myself, y'all. I'm a free bird. I want to be free. All right, where do we see? Do we see another one coming? It's okay. I'll show what we have. I see that 004, and it took 1, 2, 3 days to manifest. That's okay. It took a couple days. It's all right. Do we have a 4-4? No. 2 digit. Ooh. I'm wondering if that 1-1 and that 6-6 pair is coming for California. I'm gonna look at that for you guys. Okay, so let me look at this real quick for California so we can move on. Okay, just real quick. Again, we're just doing stuff on top of the dome. In the membership, we go back a little deeper. But in California, you guys had that 004 hit. Okay, now once you go back a couple days, okay, 1, 2, about 3 days. Okay, June 17th in California, there was a hit of 621. Okay, now we put it into the 317 rundown. If you guys ever come across a double or mirror and it has a key digit of 2 or 7, sometimes there's 0s and 5s, but let's just pay attention to the 2 and 7. I noticed that that's telling you that that double may be coming up. So watch this. You see this 004? Notice how the third number rocks right underneath the key digit. Now this is for California again. 004. If you ever see this and you see this pattern continues with this key digit, it could take a couple days to come. It actually hit 004 midday in California. It did come. Okay. Now there's something else that might be coming up. Okay. I'm looking at this 6-6 and this 1-1 pair. Okay. So just practice on paper. I'm thinking maybe 660, 664, maybe 115, 119. Okay. If you see any more that you would like to track, please do it. I do see some 7s and 2s on this side. I'm not sure if they're rocking with the column on the first, but it's okay. Keep your eye on this stuff. Okay. But I'm going to go ahead and with 660. They may even like to come across, so I'll probably do all 3. But yeah, that 004, this is a key digit strategy. I've put out plenty of videos. So if you guys like key digits like this, make sure you keep checking out the videos for these. These are hot because a lot of doubles and mirrors are coming because the key digits are signaling through a key digit, 2s and 7s. Okay, so I will put that on and we're going to move on to the next state. Okay. Okay. We're just keeping it simple. We're just going to follow the pattern. I know some people, yeah, but I want to know what's going to happen tomorrow at 8 o'clock. I don't know. You have to work on strategies that will give it. Most times when people look for those, they're always almost one off. And there's sometimes they do come up, but they may have to use a different rundown. 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 7 are basic ones. I don't use others because I don't want to step on other content creators' toes. I don't want them saying, and they have, because every time I do it, they start acting stupid. Oh, why did you didn't have to use my rundown. I'm like, your rundown, you don't own this rundown, please. But but if you want to use other rundowns to study, please do. I just keep it simple because I know a lot of people will say, oh yeah, she used 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 7. I'm done. She could use that. California fun numbers. Let me see here. We're gonna go with that 660, 667 in case they go across, and 664. And just pay attention. You know, you don't have to play these. I'm not suggesting anyone do anything. But people want fun numbers, I'll give it to them. But we actually did an actual backtrack, so we'll see if this happens. For entertainment purposes only. Play at your own risk. Numbers, we'll just say could be good for a few days. Could be. Okay. So California, there you go. Just kind of keep it simple with that. Okay, I know Florida is next. Try not to use my special one, but we'll see. J212, hey cousin Kimmy. Artello said hi. J212, love Lorna Doones. Honey, I got them. I got them Lornas. I was starting to shake. I said, ooh. Dawn Thompson Jones, I love you. I love you. Help me go through so much. Thank you so much. We love you too. We love you too. Southern Slime at DeBoywood. You from? Okay, so my baby trying to hook up. I don't know. Deborah Watson, hi Miss Maria and Miss J. J212, dark meat all the way. No dark meat, no sell. Thank you, Miss J. That's referring to, I don't know who heard this. My husband went to KFC and ordered a 16-piece so we could feed, the family. Why, when we got that box, was nothing but white meat. No legs, no thighs, no nothing. Called up, she talking about, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. We ain't have no dark meat. I can't do nothing for you because I ain't got it. Just all nonchalant. Honey, she was about to get hurt. She was about to get hurt up in here. Up in here. Uh-oh. Yeah, somebody was about to get so hurt. I said, why is she trying? Why is she acting stupid? But that's how people do. Call corporate, we ain't heard back from them yet. I guess they said, you lucky you got the meat. I'm like, but come on now. And I told my husband, I said, man, don't ever leave. Don't ever leave without checking your order. Make sure you ride home in the sunset thinking you got everything, please. Still be missing half your meal. But they're going to, and he noticed it was real heavy. So he said, maybe they put some extra something in there. We thinking, hey, we got a little extra, no extra white meat. I said, they're some dirty dogs. Dirty scoundrels. I'm gonna make sure I check my stuff because I just can't deal with people. I just can't deal with the stupidity. Can't. All right, so we're gonna go check on Florida next. And thank you for that blessing, Rosario. Thank you so much. I so appreciate that. I have the, but I'm just going to do the grid fresh. I want to look at the numbers a little differently because I already have in my head what we're doing for the membership, but I have to restruct my brain for the public. Sorry, I have to do it like that. All right. 241 tonight. I know I didn't have none of those on my list, so that's okay. Well, we did good. We did get quite a few hits for Florida during the week. I'm so happy about that. Let me put these in. So, okay, so the 17th, we got 572 and 666. $501 and 529. Okay. And June 19th, 255. And I want to thank my moderators. In case I didn't thank you guys, thank y'all for taking care of business. And if you got to go, I understand. I'm just going to sweep right through the foolishness. But I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you. Because it's some foolishness. And they are. Thank you so much. I want to say thank you. I said thank you. I know I'd be caught up with the numbers and stuff, but it's nice, and I so appreciate it. Because these jokers are nothing to play with. All right, so I'm looking at Florida. See if I can... this is just for the public. Now, this is not for the membership, okay? But, you know, when we get into the public, we're going to start doing, I think, Tuesdays. I'm going to try to see if I can do Tuesdays, and we probably might have 2 of them next week because we're going to do Tuesday and Friday. I'm not going to be out in the public next week. Sorry, so y'all better enjoy me tonight. Enjoy this woman in all her splendor. All right, let me make sure I have it. Florida has pissed me off this week, but I'm not going to say that. Okay. Miss Shauna. Hi, Kimmy. This Tanisha. Hello, everyone. Jacqueline. Thank you. You're so welcome. I hope that helps for Callie. Maria. Hi, Tanisha. Yes. Enigma. Hi. Tanisha. Hey, Maria Scartozzi. Unique one. Hey, everyone. Maria. Hi, Unique. Madonna's my pleasure. Thank you so much for your blessing again, Rosario. I thank you. Conventional Views, have a good one. Thanks for everything you do. You're so welcome. You have a wonderful week, and thank you for spending some time with us. All right, J212, no worries. Bria, yes. So I'm looking at Florida. We're again, you know, I'm not going too deep. Okay, but we're gonna try to do something. Now, I was thinking about suing, but I ain't paying no lawyer. I was gonna sue over distress. You know how distressed I was when I realized it was all white meat in that KFC bucket? I just felt like life was just so unfair at that moment. How you do it? Now, how could you? How could you? Just hurt so bad. You know, you just... This is why it's just to the point, unless it's somebody doing some real good food, I just rather eat at home. And some people do that. They will not spend the money out. And I see why. Because of the shenanigans. Let me see here. Kimmy at J12 High, just seen your message. Sorry. Jennifer Jones, hello, Mrs. Ford. How are you? Just getting on. How you doing, Jennifer? We're just having a little fun on here. Hope you're doing well. J212, no worries, cuzzy. Got y'all. Jennifer Jones, I try to watch you every week. I so appreciate you. Yeah, I try to be out here every other week. I know I'm not out here every week. I try to go between the membership. Now, you guys in the membership, thank you for those hearts and loves. Y'all make sure y'all get them likes up for your girl. I so appreciate you guys tonight rocking out with me. I'm looking at Florida. And we're out in the public, so I'm doing the most basic that I possibly can. And it's hard because if it's so basic, I would have got 2 hits this week, right? Okay. Jennifer, I'm doing well, and thank you for asking. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. What plans do y'all have for the weekend? Let me know. I want to be in y'all business for a second. Just for a second. Where did we get that 421 from? I'm just going back a few days, so I'm just trying to figure out what are they doing with life? What are they doing? Uh-oh. 417. It's gonna be hard not to show it, but did they do it again off of here? I'm looking at something. I'm sorry, guys. 093. No, I haven't seen it. How did they get that 4? Anybody get that 433 tonight? Let me know. I mean, that was for midday for Florida. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. Just need to get the directions. You are so welcome. We all do, and I will have something out for Florida. I'm going to be working on an extensive workout for us, so it'll be in a membership as well, because this is just out, we're out in the public. I don't want to go too deep, but just to give us a little something. And I thank you for the gift, the blessing as well. I'm trying to figure how the heck they got that double. I know how they got it. No, I don't, because if I did, I would have got it. Split, huh? Let me see here. Oh, that's hard. Okay. 734, 776. Yeah, the numbers I thought was coming out didn't come out, but it's okay. This is what happens when you're looking at states all day long and you want to grab those hot numbers for them states and you just think they're going to possibly play for your state, and they like, Let me see here. I think I just mirrored the 6 to 1. Gotcha. The 6 to 1, I gotcha. You better than me. I'm happy. Darby, yes, ma'am, Miss Florida. I'm tuned in. We are live. I got you. He's like, look, I learned my lesson. I ain't messing with you no more. J2 said, I'm planning to raise hell with safe flight in the morning. They were supposed to replace my windshield today and didn't stop. They know better than that. They're supposed to keep their scheduling. My husband used to work for a glass company, and they had to be the ones to say yay or nay whether they were to replace the glass for the insurance companies. They were like the third party, and they know they're supposed to be there. They know that they're supposed to be there on time, because you guys need to, you know that's dangerous. You can't drive around with that stuff, with those windshield cracks and all that other stuff that they have. They know better. They know better. Joanne, I was one off the 433 plate 843. Okay, now we talking. Now we talking, Joanne, because I wouldn't have got that. I'm looking at like 983, because I'm looking. I'm looking, y'all. I'm trying to keep it basic. It's hard for Florida. But it don't matter, because whatever I give up, they're going to change on Monday. Because I got people looking at my channel. Y'all don't know that, right? If you don't know it now, you know it now. This is why I have to keep things in a membership as much as I can. Maria, I figured 246 or 719 coming. I got you. So I didn't go back far enough, but I'm pretty sure. I'm wondering, did you get it from a triple maybe? Oops, I'm sorry. My daughter's okay. I see Gloria, Miss Gloria Gas. Courtney Nicole, I did backtrack and it came off the 728. Shoot, when was that? Ooh, how far? 7 to 8. Okay, that was that Saturday? You see how stuff is happening? A week later? Oh, Florida, come on. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't. Mm. It like bites. Okay. Oh, you see the slanted? Yeah. I'm just gonna give up the. If you're talking about the slanted from the 17, yeah, and I've been noticing they're going slanted. It's no secret. I act like I'm telling huge secrets, and it's not a secret. It's just however you're seeing these numbers. All right, let me see if they're. You know, you would have thought they would have pulled that a little closer. It just goes to show you, and it depends. See, it depends on how you're looking at grid. Someone can say, "Oh, I see it better using this. I see it better using that." And I'm like, "Okay, wonderful. Well, teach me it. Teach it to me, please." 3, 3, 4. 3, 4. I'm taking a look at this sub pattern. Hold on here. Oh shoot, y'all, 3, 3, 4. I'm pissed. Key digits from the 17th. I don't know if in the 572 3, 3. Oh man. Hold on. Am I in Florida or California? Hold on. Why do I have California here? Okay, I'm sorry. Let me change it. See, I'm working too fast. Pick 3 Florida. I didn't change it. Okay, so I'm right, I think. Pick 3 Florida. Oh, okay. I see what I did. I didn't change it. Key digits starting to heat back up. Oh gosh. The 433 was right across. I'll show y'all in a second. When you see this, you're gonna start spitting up. You can be like, what? They getting dirty. Hold on. The 5 zeros. I'm gonna show that too. Come on. They are mirroring like crazy. And they're starting to pick up. Okay. That's fine, I guess. 262. I'm gonna still show this one because this is how they're mirroring stuff. I want to share that with everybody. All right. Pay attention. Ooh, okay, and I'll use that for tonight's. Okay. All right. Let me show you something for Florida. This is just using a simple strategy of key digits. And then we're going to work our way to Texas. I thought I had somebody from Canada, but maybe I was reading that wrong. Maybe it was just the California. If you guys are still on from Canada and I didn't do anything, let me know. Maybe it was California the whole time. I'm sorry. The brain. All right. So Florida, let's take a look. This is just using the key digits, okay? They're starting to pick back up. So hold on. Okay. Let's just go simply. We're going to keep it simple. So June 20th today, midday was 433. Okay. Now you might see, like I saw a 3-3. You can catch a 3-3-4 this way. My thing is, I need a key to tell me that that's what I should have chose. That's for another segment. I'm just going to keep it simple. We're just going to go back 1, 2, 3 days. So we're going to go back 3 days. Now, I want you guys to go to June 17th, 572. This was the midday game. Look at the key digits 27. Remember, we were just talking about that for Arkansas. Sometimes the numbers will just hit straight across. So we have 433. On this chart, it had 334. So it literally just ran backwards, 433. Notice the key digits, the pairs are together. Okay, that was telling us anything on top or the bottom, hold on to it for a couple of days. Florida is known for that. I know, they are. They just are. But it hit, okay? Now, here's something about mirroring. Watch this. The key digit of 50. Notice these are on the right side. The 27 and the 50 key digit for Florida. Now, look at this 212. I know you're saying that didn't hit. Remember I told you that golden rule? Always make sure if you're playing doubles, like this is a double 212, that you also mirror to a 262, because it played 262 June 19th evening. I tell y'all that for a reason. When I'm making up the prediction list, okay? When I'm making up the prediction list, for instance, when I'm performing my doubles, look, you see this? See this 858? I'm not going to just do 858 for y'all. I'm going to do 808. You don't know how many times the opposite would happen, even though you see it on the grid. The only time I like to mirror a number is if it's dealing with doubles or mirrors, because at least I know which one to mirror. So if you think doubles are hitting, the only one you would have to would be the opposite of the doubles. That's my favorite way to mirror. That's just how I like to do that. But looking back at this, if you're going by the key digits for Florida, if 2s and 7s and pairs are together, pay attention, especially on the right side. Hits are coming, but they take about a couple of days. So meaning, when you get ready to look for a particular day, start going back 2 to 3 days and seeing if you see anything, because you may land on it on that particular day. Okay? Sometimes they come a little sooner. And take that off. Like this 05, 212. Now, if I would have played that, I would have been one off. Anytime you guys are playing doubles, that's a key strategy. I tell people, I don't care what it looks like on your grid, give yourself an option to play 262. And that's just for all doubles if you ever decide to play them. You don't know how many times people said, Miss Florida, I almost had a double. And I'm like, well, what happened? They mirrored on me. Now you know the number you got to mirror. Sometimes they're split doubles. Sometimes they're doubles on the left side. Sometimes they're doubles on the right side. So here comes, I told you they're starting to pick these up again. So the next few days, you guys are going to pay attention to the top number and the bottom number. So for Florida, I'm liking 865, 489, 310, 934. Okay, you do not have to use those numbers. Okay, if you see anything else that you think is hot, pay attention to it. Whenever you guys have your pair digits and they're on the right side, pay attention to this grid. Something hot could be coming on, and it don't even have to be those numbers. It could be other numbers you might think could be hot too. But I notice when they're, like, if you're paying attention to the keys, they're either on top or the very bottom. Now notice for these two, they did the bottom numbers. 489, 934. That's interesting. And I think someone said they had something very no, they had the 389 or 384. But these are something to pay attention to. So Florida, this is what I will put on for us. We're going to keep it simple. That's just going back by the patterns of key digit numbers. Okay? And I'm going to leave it at that till we get into the membership. All right? Yeah. All right, so let me go ahead and put those in and look at Texas. Okay. So now for Florida hot numbers, Florida fun numbers. See how as soon as you take your eye off the key digits, they start heating back up. I told y'all it. Numbers sitting right there. I wish I could make it up, can't. So I hope that helps for Florida. Okay. You're welcome, Rosario. Numbers may be good for a few days. Yeah, start out real simple. Because there's a 334 in the grid before. The thing would be, how do you understand how to choose that number? Excuse me. I like to look for key numbers that help me place my eye where I can place some possible hot numbers. That's it. Excuse my burp. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to not be a lady. You like, dang, she just. All right, let's look at some Texas. So that's what it is. And you're gonna see in between. The whole thing is start paying attention to the easier stuff first, you know, and go from there. Go from there. Let me see here. So June 20th equal 26. Okay. June 19th, I'm sorry. And then June 18th. So we're going to go back about 3 days for Texas. Y'all have 4 draws per day. So. Ooh, we going to go back. I typically like to use a 317 with Texas. So we're going to see how that works. We'll see. I may have to go back and forth. But yeah, that's what we like to do. Go back a few days because, and you know, keep a daily chart of what's going on. Because that's how you're going to find your patterns. A lot of people say, oh, how did you do that? I really didn't. I just know key numbers to look for. If I see them going in more states than just one, those are heavy patterns. But because now I'm telling y'all that, now, you know, they get on my channel, they looking at my stuff hard, they switching stuff out. I get it. They're like, what you doing? Trying to win. Not that I can guarantee. That's why I always tell people, I can't guarantee nothing. Nope. And the guy from whoever state he's from, he wants the guarantee. Not me. I couldn't even get a guaranteed on my bucket of chicken. Now, you're supposed to be 4 thighs, 4 legs, 4 wings, and 4 breastises. I get all breastises and 2 little dried wings. Come on now. Come on now. In life, it's all a gamble, man. You want a guarantee. So what are you going to do? Go to the store and tell the cashier when they're ringing up your tickets, hey, can I purchase your guarantee option? Sure. If you lose tonight, you get all the money you spent back? Really? Never happens. I've never heard of that. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something? June 20. Oh, I did something incorrect though. All right, let me make sure I do this right. All right, let me put on this Texas. I think I did it incorrectly. I'm sitting here worrying about that chicken. I'm so hot. So hot. Let me see, 759. But I do appreciate y'all rocking out with me. It has been it's been a good week. It's been a good week. I don't even want to complain. Some people are really going through things. I'm praying for Miss Shauna. Um, I hope and pray there is something that can be worked out, especially if she's a family friend. I pray that something can be worked out. Some people, you know, they want to pull the rug from you. I don't know what the situation is, but I pray that something can be worked out, because that's not right. Not right at all. All Texas numbers didn't come in yet? Okay. Let me make sure, because I didn't see it. Day, evening. Nope. I didn't see a night draw for Texas. Okay. I'm going to use what I have. Let me see real quick. And I know some people, they don't have the patience. They don't want to wait. They're like, I need stuff now. I need to hurry up. And I'm like, okay, well, you're going to have to go to somebody that can give that to you. I don't work that way. You ain't going to rush my work. I had a member. Y'all already know where I'm going with this, members. Tell me, which one do I use? Which one? And it kept like, why are you rushing the process? Because you can't help yourself. Don't do that. Just no class. Just no home training. No nothing. Okay, hold on. Let me see here. Maria 720, I got you. I got the 929 coming out as your 992. Okay. Courtney, they held that number from June 14. They played the super dirty game. They did. They playing dirty. Maria, so true, Courtney. Luciano, hi everyone. How you doing? Mandados, no problem. I can see in private. When will you do it for members? Yeah. I did do the one for Florida for right now, just the basic. But I will do two things. I have to do a workout video, so make sure you guys over the weekend, I'm going to see if I can get that out for you guys. And of course, I think Tuesdays and Fridays of next week, we're going to have our member only live streams. Okay, so we'll probably do 9 p.m. like we're doing now, and just go over some stuff. But you don't have to wait. Just make sure you look out for the workout videos. In case you can't catch the live, then you'll have it. Courtney Nicole, it came up 123 and 317. At the very top of 123. Gotcha, Courtney. Miss Deborah, Miss Florida, could 433 come off the rundown 312? The 572 hit. You seen that, right? You seen that? Mandados, I thought the problem was me, but I see something didn't come. No, they do whatever, but we have to. The thing is, we just have to be some steps ahead. I know we get hooked on a number and we want it to come by a certain time, but sometimes we have to, for Florida, we have to look a couple days before. Sometimes, like we saw something on the 14th. The thing is, you want to see if it repeats. That's the key. If you see that it repeats, that means we got to get ready to start slamming on stuff. Sometimes some states do that. I noticed that with Florida, and again, that just depends on how you're looking at it. Some people can take the same rundown and say, oh, I caught it quicker. I didn't have to do all that. And that's cool and that's fine. Whatever. Teach it. Teach it. Miss Deborah, Miss Florida, I meant the 317. I got you. J212, honey, I paid in full up front. They sent a guy over to replace it. I looked out there 20 minutes later. He was gone without replacing it and didn't say a word. Stop. No, they better make sure. Please tell me they rescheduled you. I'm hoping maybe they just had the wrong size. Maybe he had to get some other stuff. Maria, oh yes, Miss Deborah. See it right there in the 317 for that hit. Courtney, hey, Miss Florida, barefoot, fighting dirty. Yes, fighting dirty. I'm telling you. Billy Boone, hello, Miss Florida, Howard, North Carolina. What's going on, North Carolina? Mandatas, thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome. I hope you got to see that. And Dalbury, honestly, what makes us different? Honestly, what makes us different? I appreciate you greatly. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. So yeah, I hope that Florida, pay attention to your key digits, okay? When they start picking back up, okay, I've been saying this for months. I know they like to get they cool off. I get you. But there's more to look at this. That's just one way if you're using the key digits. I like to start there with people because all they have to do is look across. When you have to start doing the other shapes, most people get one off. I just start training from that method and then we go deeper. Okay? So hopefully that'll help out a little bit. Jason H, God bless you. God bless you, hon. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Thank you for chilling out with the Hot Picks fam. I'm working on Pick 3 Texas. J212, since the office was closed, I couldn't speak to anyone. But at 8 a.m., I'll be the first caller. You're kidding me. Oh, Miss J. I don't want to sound scared, but I'm worried. They know better. The guy came, showed up, and left. We're going to have to talk about that because, see, that scares me. Jennifer, Miss Florida, did you ever get your air conditioner fit? Yes. We got it fixed last Friday. And, honey, it took 2 days. 2 days for me to calm my nerves down after that. For 2 weeks, we were out of AC. 2 weeks. And I thank God every day. But you know what I thank God for? I was able to still push through with all our workout videos, all our prediction lists. Y'all been fighting. Y'all have no idea. We've been fighting. Still got to get stuff done. That's why when Miss our member from North Carolina talk about, she's got to move and this and that. My heart is there because we just had to pay X amount of dollars for the AC, X amount of dollars for this. It's just, I feel like the home's just draining us. But I'm appreciative. I'm appreciative. Let me see here. J212, yep. Vicky, hi. Jennifer Jones, that's good. I'm glad you got your air now. Yes. Vicky, where are you from? Florida. John F, hey, how you doing? We're going through Pick 3 of Texas, trying to find some hot patterns to see if we can select some hot numbers for them. So we're seeing. John F, how was your day? Good. How was yours? Let's see where this is going, guys. See where this is going. All right, so I'm just looking at the grids now. Just trying to see if we see anything across. I don't like to go back too many days with Texas. They have 4 draws per day. You know how Florida, we have 2 times we can play? Texas has 4. Georgia has 3. Tennessee has 3. DC has 3. If I'm missing anybody, let me know. Oof. 4 draws per day. Big state. Okay, I see a 702 that came across. I'm going to see what else is going on. I try to see what hits are coming like literally the day before for them because it's too much. Uh-oh, what happened? He was acting up. J2, I'm ready. Better come correct. John F. Uh-oh. Hey, they had to kick you out, huh? That's why I said, let's see. Hey, how was your day? When they start going and doing all that stuff, we'll see. Vicky, how was the weather? Okay, it was storming earlier. How's the weather where you guys are from? Let me know if you guys been getting a lot of rainstorms and thunderstorms. J212, not yet. I hear you. I hear you, Miss J. J2, but I'm watching though, yeah. It's funny, and I know people. I try not to take it too serious. When people get on here, we're trying to learn and trying to grow. And I know there's a lot of live streams going on, but we're trying to, take care of stuff. And it's hard to want to help people when you got a lot of the shenanigans. Okay? Or they want to come up here and make the jokes and do all that stuff. And I'm just like, okay, we're really not here for that. Not really. But we watching. Jason says like, I'm watching. Billy Boone, raining every day in North Carolina. Gotcha. I'm praying because I know it's been raining. It's been raining. It's been raining. We didn't have a whole lot of rain in April. Normally we do. We didn't, but we catching it. The thunderstorms. And for Florida, August is like prime time for storms. I'm like, ugh. So I'm looking at Texas, just trying to get some ideas. Can you show outside? What's that? Can you show outside? I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and get. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna get rid of them because I can see where this is going. J212, I'm not that patient. I'm here for business, not foolish. I know that's right. Well, as soon as I see a dumb question, it's just time to go. When they start talking about, hey, ma'am, where'd you get your double chin from? I gotcha. I gotcha. I had that happen. I'm like, that's true, but why you worry about the chin and chin? And some of these people be acting like they don't like big girls. No, we all in your dreams. Please, honey, stop. J2 said, thank you. I saw that. Yeah, I just, because I'm tired. We get up here, we do this, and people want to act stupid. And it's going to get to a point, like I said before, they better pay attention. All right, I'm starting to see some stuff for Texas. Key digits, once again, I'm going to show you guys some key things to look for. That's kind of awesome. Let me see here. Okay. See some things for Texas. And I'm, again, keeping it simple. We're not going to get too deep. Just something for you to start paying attention to your grids. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So we got the 318 that hit and the 702. So pay attention. And we have all of these here to view. Oop, we sure will. Your 5s and 0s could be very hot for Texas. Let me show you a couple of things. Yeah, let me shoot it. Let me do that. Kimmy Cooper, I'm back. Sorry, what did I miss? Nothing much, darling. We're about to work on Texas right now. Oh my goodness, Miss Deborah, thank you so much. One of our members, Miss Deborah, sent a cash app for $150. I know I shouldn't be in your business. I told your business. She got her cash pop on. My cash pop crew, I don't really teach a lot. I do have videos on the channel. So if you guys want to figure out what strategies, is either the date number or the actual date number and the date sum, and I look for the different varieties for that. Simple. But when people hit off of it, they generally hit pretty well in our group. And I'm so happy. I don't play it. My husband wants to play it. But when people get it, but Miss Deborah, thank you so much for the blessing. I thank you so much. And congratulations. Y'all make sure y'all say congratulations to Miss Deborah. She got a cash pop hit. And I thank you for the blessing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Somebody says, I need your luck. Her and Sandman family and what's our other sister? Is she from Florida? She gonna hurt me. She gonna say, what? I know you ain't. Y'all know who our sister is, Lord. Don't let her come after me. But it's the crew. I called the Cash Pop crew. And she was on here. Did she get her hit tonight? J212, I got that. Maria, you missed a little bit of info on Florida. Kimmy, go back. She ain't gonna go back because she want her Georgia stuff. We gotta see what's going on with Georgia. Kimmy, okay, Miss Deborah, I need your luck. Kimmy, congratulations. Maria, Miss Deborah is amazing. Courtney, congratulations. Yes, go ahead, Miss Deborah. J212, go ahead, Miss Deborah. You killing the game. Yes, she is. Her, Sandman Family, and we got another one. I know she was on here earlier. I know she's like, I know you didn't forget who I was. Tanisha. Miss Tanisha. They're the Cash Pop crew. They had me going the other night, trying to figure out what number was about to hit before the window closed. They was trying to get it. Those are the Cash Pop crews. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. Kelly, Miss Kelly, congrats, Miss Deborah. There you go, Miss Tanisha. Congratulations, Miss Deborah. There she go. Tanisha, I know she like, what? Maria Shatera, I'm gonna let you slide this time. Oh, and you know what name I was about to call? I was about to call Shatera. And that's why I didn't say no, because I know Tanisha would rip me up in these comments. Like, I've been with you how long? And I'm just who? Honey, I don't want none of Miss Tanisha now. I don't want that, because I think she's feisty, y'all. I think she's feisty. Now, you know I love Tanisha. I love all y'all. Maria Tara, I'm gonna let you slide. it was Miss Tanisha. I was thinking Shatera, but I know better because Miss Shatera is in Michigan. Robert Reagan, I wish you would talk more about Cash Pop besides date sums. There are patterns. Is anyone doing different strategies? You wish I would talk more about Cash Pop besides the date sums? Are you telling me what I need to do? I'm trying to not take this the wrong way. I don't do Cash Pop, period. Let's get that straight. I do Pick 3. I offered Cash Pop as a date sum because I don't study it. I have too much doing with Pick 3. I offer what I can to whoever I can. I'm trying not to take this the wrong way. I hope you're not taking what I'm saying the wrong way. But if you want to ask some of the Cash Pop players on here, you are so welcome to do that. But I can't spend my energy because I have to do this. Like, I'm about to turn this camera on. We're about to get to Pick 3 Texas. But if anybody wants to share some of their tips with the Cash Popper person, you're more than welcome. But when people start talking about what they wish I would do, Robert, I thought we were cool, Robert. The truth is, I don't know. That's why I only, and my stuff a lot of my stuff comes correct. I don't know about y'all. But I get what you're saying. I don't have the time because it depends on how you're playing, right? So I'm going to leave it there because it's love. But y'all see how y'all be saying stuff and I be reading it. I love you. Yeah, he don't know. I just got my AC on. He don't know my nerves are thin, and then all that white meat KFC gave me yesterday did not help. But I love you. Maria. Oops, I thought it was Shatera. Give me Cooper, Tanisha. Maria, wow. Deborah Watson, Miss Florida, I gave my husband and I brought me a cross bag from Michael Kors, and I have to help my sister. I am so proud of you. Thank you for the gift. I so appreciate that. I told you, I said the next, because Miss Deborah is such a giver. And I don't know if I told y'all this. She gifted my son a nice graduation gift. He's still doing his homeschool thing, so he's not fully graduated. But we just thank you so much. Miss Deborah has just been awesome. Thank you. And I'm so glad. You better sport that cross bag, honey. Get your Michael Kors. You like Michael Kors, huh? I should have known you was tight. Get you some, I don't know if you like fragrances. I'm very sensitive to a lot of fragrances. I like to smell nice, but some stuff just makes me, gets my allergies going. Robert, you said Cash Pop crew. Please don't be offended. I love you, girl. Okay, Robert. Because, but no, that's what we do in the membership, right? I didn't even know Cash Pop. I didn't know nothing about it. And I was just guessing. I said, okay. So let's say you take today's date, June 20th. I'm looking at the date number, which is 0. And I will go, the numbers to look for would be 5, 10, and 15. If you're using a date sum number, it would be the 6th, because June 20th would be 26th. So my guesses would have been for today, might have been 6, 1, 6, and 12. Now I'm going to look, and it doesn't work all the time. And that's probably what you're saying, right? It's okay. We're not going to agree on everything, but give me some kind of credit. Let me look at this damn cash. That's what I be doing to them. That's why you be like, I want to know more. They know I don't like Cash Pop. And my husband, he tried to get in on a few because it makes me crazy. Look at this. All right, so look at this, y'all. Let me turn this around. Didn't I say today I have not looked at any of the numbers? Just based on the date number and the date sum, I have the numbers 5, 10, 15, or 1, 6, and 12. Why did... Oh, that's for the night before. Never mind. That's why I don't like Cash Pop. Never mind. The one came Thursday. Dang. It came the day before. No, 10. Lie. I just lied on myself. Sorry. The number 10 came today. Matinee game for Friday for Florida. So I was on. See, I told you I keep it simple. Y'all can do all that other stuff. The 10 came. Oh, shoot. And I didn't even look at, yo. That's how we did that. That's why the videos came out for that. We just kept it simple. 10 came out today. Yay. Yay, yeah, yeah. All right, let me show y'all Texas. Hold on. All right. Now we getting somewhere. Okay. So Texas, we're just going to go back the day before. Whew, you guys got a lot. The first one I want to show you, we're going to start with June 18th. We'll start there. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 games. So what you want to do, this is why I like key digits, especially in pairs, because it shows you how to start training your eye to look for certain things. Okay. Now the key digit 0, 0. Look at this. Really important. Look at the 3, 1, 8, how it comes straight across. Texas, that was your next hit. The only thing I don't like about it is if you got to keep going back and forth to the store, that could be a little time consuming. I try to look for things that may come like the day before. That way it gives you kind of some leeway, but it doesn't always fall like that. Let me see here before I say that. 862, 248. Okay, I thought I saw something else. Okay, we'll just keep it like we're saying. The 318, those key digits, 318. That's how strong some of these numbers are. Okay. Now you got to be careful. So when you see these, you got to, sometimes you got to snap on them pretty quick with Texas. But just be careful. Practice on paper first. Now we're going to take the night game. I like when they hit like the night game. It can kind of give you an idea what might come for the next day, which happened. Now this time, I want you to look at the key digits in form of a false triple. Look at the 500 for Texas. This time it's slanted. This is telling you anything connected to this 5 or 0 could be hot for Texas. So if you're looking for a group of numbers like that, this is what, and this is how I use for our state prediction list. I do the same thing. So 495 could have been hot, 702, 019. What hit? 702. It came as 207. I believe that was your midday game for Texas. Okay, and this is just using simple. So what you like to do is pay attention to the hits that have come across. See if there's a key digit connected to it. That's how I start looking at the numbers. If I have to look at it in other ways, and all the states we have to do every day, it gets a little bit much. Okay. From there, your job is to take it further and say, well, Miss Fly, I can come up with something better. Wonderful. Please do. Okay. Now, here we go. You got false trips going straight across. Now, this looks like a state we just worked on. I think it was Arkansas tonight. Okay. So, the closest to the key digits you may want to pay attention to: 748, 362, 293, and 817. And there could be other numbers, and you may want to use anything else that you see. I'm not sure what your night game is going to show. You might just want to use numbers from there. It could be better. Okay. But for Texas, this is what I'm going to put on there. Okay. So I hope you guys start looking at your key digits. Anytime you see numbers going across, see if they're pairs or if there's a triple connected. That could tell you those could be some of the hottest numbers. Now, again, I don't guarantee what's going to happen. You have to study. Okay, you have to study. All right, let me go ahead and put those hot numbers in for California. Y'all enjoying me tonight? Make sure you hit the like if you haven't. Throw those hearts up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not. Think about joining the membership. Okay, still don't give you answers like you want them. I had someone say, "Oh, I still gotta pay for membership and I don't get no guarantees." Well, how you want a guarantee? You ain't guaranteed. You know, a lot of stuff the next day. You want me to guarantee you a number? Please. I said, please don't join my membership. Whatever you do, don't do it. Honey, don't join. I don't need that headache money. Ooh. And I tell you, that's why I'm doing everything right. I'm getting my life together. Okay, Texas fund numbers. We're going to go with 748. I'm also going to put down that 055 in case you guys get a false trip. 362. We're going to go 293. Again, you just pay attention to see if you want to play them or not. I'm not telling you to play them. I want you just to see what's going on. But I know people won't do that. So for entertainment only, play at your own risk. And could be good for a few days. That's how we rock it out. So at least you have an understanding of what could be possible. If I throw out the number 245 and I say, I think that's a good number, and you're in Texas and you're like, well, I thought you said 245 was a good number. Is it? I don't know. Is it? Let's start looking at your grid study. You decide if you think that's good. Stop looking at all these people, including my stuff. I tell my members, pay attention to your grids. I could be wrong. Okay, I'm going to move on. Courtney Nicole. Kimmy Cooper, go to the search button. Robert, thanks, I'm good. I know he's like, I'm done with her. Maria, okay, those Michael Kors handbags are gorgeous. I love Joe Malone when it comes to fragrance. Gotcha. Yeah, I have to get back into fragrances. I don't know what's hot, what's what. As soon as I can, I'm gonna spoil myself a little bit. As soon as I can. And then I have to be careful because even some of the stuff people spark like, oh, it's just too much. Even my mom, I'd be like, ooh, you stay down that way. And she'd be like, girl, you're gonna be okay. I'm like, dang. You're not even my mama look out. Let me see here. Miss Deborah, Miss Phil, my sister is you. Oh. I totally missed that, Miss Deborah. I'm so sorry. She said I had to get this, and she just gave a nice little gift to her husband, honey. And she got a little gift to herself. I'm so proud of her. Honey, you better wear that bag. You're going to have to send me a picture. I'm not a handbag person. I don't think I've ever been. I enjoy looking at bags, but I'm like a tomboy at heart, if you guys haven't noticed. I can get girly. You know, I like to. I used to carry diaper bags for when my kids were smaller. That was my purse. It was everything in there. And my husband be like, you just don't learn. Anyways, but I gotcha. Miss Tanisha laugh out loud, Maria. Tanisha, 7 pop. 7 pop? Oh, 1-6. I said 1-6-12, 1-6-11. Dang. I'm sorry. Is that what popped tonight for Florida? I'm just glad I got the 10. Shoot. Let me see. Let me go back. I think I took away Florida. Hold on. I hope you guys are having fun with me this Friday evening. Hope I took away some pain. But yeah, earlier I just had to give them them quick numbers. I said, okay, you don't want to work out? Now I just want numbers. Come on, mama, give me the numbers. I said, okay. Now, I told people I was just going to give them 911 and see what happened. You know what I like for South Dakota? And they don't even have pick 3. 911. And they would be like, yeah. Gosh. You got to train folks, man. You got to train people. I'm praying for Miss Shauna. I'm praying for everybody. Oh, goodness. I'm just praying for everybody. It's not easy. Okay, I'm going back. It was 7. They used the date for tomorrow. The date something for tomorrow. Anybody catch that? And I know Sandman Family and Tanisha may have their own thing. They have their own. Oh, I have to get the thing because he adds, then he flips. I forgot what Sandman does something, but he get his numbers. I'd be like, As soon as he started talking about the subtraction and flipping, I tune out. I said, okay, it's too much, and they start laughing at me because they already know I add, but I don't want to take it away. So the 7 was late night. Did you get it, Miss Tanisha? Kimmy Cooper. Judge Me Not. Hi, all. How you doing, Judge Me Not? Kim Cooper. Hi, Judge Maria. Hey, Judge. Kimmy, 7 just popped on cash late for night draw. Got good job. Now, there's somebody that wants to know about cash pop and how y'all do y'all strategies. I'm looking at 7. I know tomorrow's date. Some is 7. So I'm wondering. I'm putting 2 to see. I don't do cash pop, but I'm happy. So congratulations. Tanisha got that win. I told you she's part of the cash pop crew. So Miss Deborah, Miss Tanisha, Sandman Family. I know I'm missing another one. Who else is cash pop crew? But they be getting it. They be getting it. So y'all gonna have to deal with my husband because he wants to do he wants to be a cash popper. Maria, congrats. Miss Deborah, congrats. Tanisha, yes. Judge Me Not. I use Jimmy Choo. I Want You. Ooh, I think I smelled a little bit of that. Carol, hi, Miss Florida. How you doing? What's going on? J212, congrats. Tanisha, Maria, laugh out loud. Tanisha McGee at J212, thanks. Deborah Watson, Miss Florida, I use Opium by Yves Saint Laurent. Ooh, excuse me, honey. Tanisha at Deborah, thanks. Maria, he did it to us the other day and I didn't copy it. I'm just gonna go back to the video and I should have took the screenshot. I'm just gonna go back to the video, screenshot it, and then put it for a post. So I'm gonna make sure I put a note. Screenshot Sandman Family. Or I might have it. No, I don't have it. I have to go back. I just do it and screenshot it. Yeah, because he does pretty well. And he was trying to show, and I said, you got to divide and subtract. Only he could do it. I tell you, I still learn from people. People think because I have a channel, like, I like learning from folks. Tanisha, thanks. J2 said, oh, Miss Deborah, I love to use opium. I haven't worn it in a while. Look at that. Sophisticated woman on here. Kimmy, me too. Carol, I'm good. How are you? I'm so much better. Thank you for, and cooler. Thank you for asking. Maria, thank you. Yes, you're so welcome. I so appreciate y'all. I really do. I think we had an amazing night. It's already midnight. It's already midnight. So I'm not going to stay too much longer. I'm about to get ready to check off. But two things, if you didn't learn anything from the workouts that we did do, pay attention to numbers that are going across and see if there's a key digit linked to it. You may be surprised. Because if you can identify key digits, sometimes you can identify the hot numbers that go with it. And I'm not going to guarantee, because they can do what they want and try different rundowns. You don't have to use the one I showed tonight. You may use something else and things may pop even more because of key digits. Ever think of that? List. Miss Deborah, hubby got me one of those bags for Christmas. Ooh, go ahead, hubby. I ain't mad at y'all. Miss Tanisha, that's how I got the 7 for the Sandman workout. It works. Doggone. Miss Tanisha, stop. Because when he was saying it, I had wrote it on my stickies. But then I got my new sticky pack and I threw the sticky away. All right, I'm going out. As soon as I can, I'm going to snapshot it. And I can hear Sandman say, I told you. But my number hit 2 from the date number today. Or yesterday, the 10. The 0. So our stuff works. I'm saying ours. His might work more because he does cash pop. I'm not a cash popper. I'm barely a pick 3er. I'm trying. Florida better stop messing with me. Let me see here. Judge me not. Where is it? We did the, was it the Tuesday live we did? Or was it the Friday live? Oh, shoot. I'm thinking it was the Tuesday live stream that we did for the members this Tuesday. I'm gonna have to look at both real quick, just run through it. Dang. I thought I took a snapshot. Let me see. Maria. Oh my goodness. Or he might have emailed. I may have to go through my emails. That might be easier. Miss Carol, that's great. I'm glad you are cooler. It's been so hot in North Carolina. Yes, it has. And now it's starting to storm and thunder. So y'all make sure y'all keep cool and keep dry if it's raining. Bria, oh my goodness. Yes. Miss Deborah. Miss Florida, opium is always a Christmas gift for my husband. That's the only time I get it. He said, look, you want it, don't you? So you got to wait. Isn't that like a nice holiday gift, honey? I don't celebrate Christmas, but my goodness, I just love the cheeriness. Maria, oh, I need to get his strategy. Okay. Tanisha, now he gonna say, I told you, Miss Ford. And I told him it was good because he got the, I think it was the number 3. I had it as a date number or something, but he got it the way he did his mathematics. And he said, Miss Ford, just try it. I said, when you start flipping and subtracting, I couldn't deal with that, my brain. Tanisha, judge me not. Okay, thank you. Yes. Maria, Tuesday. It was Tuesday? Okay. It was Tuesday. So I'm going to go back through my phone and look through it. Maria, yes. I went back. I didn't find chat replay. What? You know what I have to do when I want to find the chat replay is I have to turn my phone wide and look for it, but I'm going to look for it. Judge me not. VA, about 2 hits. About 2 hit the 100s. Happy summer, everyone. Ooh, happy summer. So you got 2 hits? Is that what it's saying? VA, about 2 hits the 100s. Happy summer, everyone. Because I had 2. Let me look at my board for yesterday. We had that 681 for VA yesterday. I didn't look at the list today. I'm probably not gonna have a time to do that. I'm so tired. I'm so tired, y'all. But I'm glad we came out here. We rocked it out. I think I'm so grateful for my helpers that have screened a lot of the bots out. Thank you so much for that. Because I wanted to cave in 30 minutes in. But I make myself do it even if I didn't have, people helping out. I still, because I got to push, right? We got to push. Miss Deborah, Miss Florida, I'm still working on my pick 3. I am too. I've been one off. I have something in mind. I can't talk about it here. Y'all already know. So we'll talk about it. Maria, laugh out loud. 100 degrees. Oh, she said this VA about to hit the hundreds. Never mind. I know I gotta go. Y'all, I can't even read the comments. I'm thinking she said I got 2 hits, but then I should have. I can't. Y'all, I'm getting older. I can't. I can't do it. Judgment. I'm thinking she said she got 2 hits for VA. Y'all know I'm tired. Miss Deborah. And the rest of you guys in Florida. I put out a post in the membership. I have a screenshot of my computer with a pattern for Florida. And that's why I can't say too much about it. But when you guys have time, look at it. I've been seeing some stuff. Let me see here. Miss Deborah, Miss Floyd, tell Miss Floyd don't be mad. No, he's never mad at you. He's never mad at you. He's just shocked. He said, cause that's not. I don't want to say that's not the norm. It's not the norm. I think he thought I had a pimp daddy send it to me. I said, this is Miss Deborah from Florida. Stop. He thinks it's so amazing. He's like, oh my gosh. You know who else is really good? Miss Nancy from New Jersey. She's the one that started that show with the cash apps and stuff. And I was like, wow, thank you. And I don't look for it. I'm not expecting. But I definitely appreciate those that do give. And I so appreciate it. Thank you so much. No, he will never be mad. But he did say, make sure she gets herself something nice too. I said, true. So, yeah. No, if anybody he mad at me because I missed 2 hits this week. Miss Deborah, please don't get mad at me. I'm so mad at myself. Miss Carol, we have a heat index of 105 in North Carolina yesterday. Ooh, gosh. That's why she said in VA is reaching the hundreds. Yeah, it's here in Florida for sure. Judge me not. This is nice to be public. Yeah, you know why, Kimmy? And what's our other Miss Lady? I know I know you ain't forget who I was. Cause if I say it, she gonna hurt me. J212. It's nice because of them. Cause these bots used to get on us. But, I realize when you just hang in there, they get so tired. They just get tired. They're like, dang, she's still going. She ain't going to let us stop her. That's why they allow them to do it to us. I really think that. Well, let me go back. Let me see here. J2, bless your heart. I know. Kimmy Cooper, Judge, that's like hell. It is. Maria, you sure did. Judge me not, Kimmy Cooper. Yes, girl. Maria, it's still on track, Miss Flo. Really? Okay. I got you. We got it. Miss Tanisha, I seen it. I'm keeping them in play until one fall. Thanks, Miss Florida. Whole game. Yes. So I'm going to be tracking that particular pattern that I put up for the membership and just tracking it, because when I go back, I said, okay, it would make sense that they don't want to show it one way. And you go back and you see all these other hits the other way. That's all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Let me see here. Tanisha, I seen it. Okay. Miss Judgment, VA on Lotto on some. Ooh, I'm just watching. Did you get anything close for VA? Let me see here before we go. Pick 3 VA. Let me look at something real quick here. Let me see. I just want to go back real quick. I tell y'all. Oh, let me go back a few days for VA. Since they're giving out crap. Judgment, I'm just watching. Maria, the trolls are a lot less compared to 2 months ago. This is true, honey. It was bad. Courtney Nicole, we have been baking in the oven over here in Florida. Yes, we have. And my husband's new job, he has to work with chemicals, and they have to load trucks and the trains and all that stuff. And it's hot. He says he has to take his clothes off. By the time he's drenched. So I gotta make sure he's good with his electrolytes. He seems to be doing pretty good. But it's hot. It's hot. But that heat, that no AC, I learned my lesson. I said, Lord. Miss Tanisha, everyone please keep the 10-year-old girl Trinity family in prayer. Pray they found her. Bring her body to shore to give this family closure. Oh gosh. I knew somebody was gonna bring it up. I'm praying. I'm praying that they have closure. About 7 to 10 years ago, there was another little girl, no, a little boy, and at the time he was my son's age. And the family brought them to the beach, and the same thing happened. The wave pushed him under, and people tried to grab him and couldn't. And it took 2 or 3 days, and they finally found his body. I cried for 3 days. They said he was such a good student. My prayer for these families. My thing is, and I tell folks, if you don't know how to swim, don't go to the beach. You could be a good swimmer, things can happen. I don't swim yet. So I don't take my kids around live bodies of water. I know better. And I'm not faulting anybody. But they tell you, because when them waves start kicking in, the family said for the little boy that they saw him, and then they saw the water take him under. And none of them that took him knew how to swim deep like that. I said, oh no. So it's no joke. It's no joke. So my prayer is for them. You're exactly right about that. My heart hurts for them. My heart hurts. I just want them to have some closure, and oh Lord, let them have some closure. That sucks. That really sucks. I can't imagine what that mama going through. That family. That's why I say I gotta count my blessings every day, y'all. Count them. And I remember that story brought me back to that other story I prayed for. I think I even fasted for a day because they said I didn't know the full story. They sent out an alert like the kid was missing. Then they said no, they had to retract. They knew what happened to him, the water, and I said, ooh. And they were out there for days with teams. They was in all day, all night until, because the fear was for the body to flush out to the Gulf of Mexico where it really, and that and other stuff, Oh man. So my prayer is for that family. Ooh, Lord. Maria, yes. Judgment, I'm about to look at that Mega Million. Judgment, I'm after Mega Million. I don't blame you. Judgment, don't worry. You don't have to look, girl. They tripping. I hear you. I'm just curious. That's all. Miss Deborah, oh my goodness, I was so lost. To the 10-year-old young girl from Arkansas. Yeah. It's sad. Maria Scartosi, did you see how much money Florida shelled out for that trip? Ooh, I know they did. 1.8 mil, huh? Wow. Ooh, they got them. That's why they doing us dirty with this. It's like, oh, heck no. When them triples they have to play out, I notice they start getting dumb after. That's why they don't throw them out too much. Maria, I know you did. I'm sorry. And Maria Scortos, yes, I got a piece of that pot, but I was banking on 000. I got you. J212, those undercurrents are like ropes that pull you under. I was on a swim team, and I don't swim in the ocean, pools, and lakes only. Yes. I'm sorry. Stick your feet in when that little baby and then back. I don't, because that ocean is no joke, especially not for a child. Miss Deborah, sorry, Maria, I meant to say over 1 million. Yep. Maria, I hear you, Miss Deborah. I always check to see how many winners. Maria, people knew it was coming. Yep. Everybody but me. No, I had it on paper. We talked about that Tuesday. So I had 666, 111 on my paper. I said da. Okay, forgot about it. Did the member live stream, and I said, hold on, why does that number seem familiar? Had it on my paper. Sick the whole night. I ain't even tell my husband about that, and I know he gonna ask. He gonna say, oh, Miss Smarty Pants, you didn't get it, huh? Miss Deborah, Miss Florida, they did not have any lifeguards because of where they were. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. That's a learning moment for us all. That's a learning lesson for us all. I know people love the beach, but that's Mother Nature right there. And, we have to respect Mother Nature, too. I personally could care less about the beach. We have lots of beaches around here, but then they do the toxicology, not toxicology. I said toxicology, toxicology reports, and there's like lots of feces and urine in some of the waters around here when people are swimming at the beach. I'm not going. Or we'll have the red tide and all the dead, nasty fish. Just, I can't. I can't. That's sad. That is so sad. I'm crying for everybody. I just am. Yeah, I see VA ain't up to no good. But the key digit is working. I'm looking at that. Did you get the 389 in VA? I know she probably like, no. But maybe she did. Maybe I'm wrong. Your key digits, I like that. That's working. I spotted that right away. And that came today, midday. Yeah, they're just particular. 66 or 11. Oh, your 66 came. What was that? 662. Okay. Yeah, they're very picky with their key digit. 2s and 7s are definitely hot for y'all. The thing is, I don't see another one, but I'm gonna show you where they are. Because I wanted to make a prediction. I just don't see another one here yet. So maybe over the weekend they will, but I'll show y'all that in a second if you want to see it. Maria, Judge me not. Any plans for the 4th? Unless someone's cooking. It's too hot. Plus, you know, I don't get together with my family like that no more. And plus, they too cheap. I be needing a full plate. I need a burger, a hot dog. I don't do pork ribs, but then give me 2 burgers. I need potato salad, fruit. I need it all. But they be getting cheap. They be getting them cheap dogs and them cheap beefs. So, nope. Judging on no hits. Oh my gosh, this year is flying. Yes, it is. So let me show you something for VA to keep in mind. I don't see one where I can make a prediction. I don't want to say that. Where I can't. No, I'm going to still make a prediction because I see. I thought I saw something else. Okay. I will still make a prediction. Some numbers just to keep in on hand, just to think about. Okay, hold on, guys. Okay, for fun, I was just looking up VA. Now, Judge me not, I was looking at this midday you guys have here, the 398, and I know. I looked at June 18th, and your key digit 389. Look at the 2. See that? That was like right here, 389. It just took a couple days, but it hit as 398. Now, this was interesting. You guys had a 266. If you go back to June 17th, midday, which was the day before, you got a 66. Now, notice the key digit is 7. Whenever it's a double, pay attention. If they want to swing the numbers across, always give your number an option to mirror. So, yeah, 664 could have been something. 660. Sometimes they may do a mirror, but the one that's going across, that's with it, sometimes they'll mirror, and they did. 662. So the key digit, notice it's on the 3rd column, though. The 3rd column. All right? Now, I'm looking at these key digits that's going across. There's could be a repeat. Or actually, it did repeat already. Look at this. The 960, 906. Oh, man. It repeated. That was your, see the key digits of 7s and 2s? Very hot. Now, I was looking to see if they had anything on the right side just to do a prediction. But what I think I'm going to do, I still like this list right here, just in case they decide to pull anything. So I like the 415, just in case it comes back, 039, 584, and for good measure, 960. Even though I know it's hit, I don't know. I would do that. But on the weekend, if you see anything with a 2 or 7 at the end, pay attention, especially when they're in the 3rd column. you know, just something to look at. Because I know the trickery is real. I know the trickery is so real. I'm going to put those in the chart. In case someone else from VA, they look at this and they go, she ain't do VA. I hear right now. I'm like, oh, here we go. You're welcome. All right, so we're going to go over the... Ooh. What's wrong? Okay. Oh. Let's do this one more time. Okay, let me get back to the live stream. So I had to, it froze on me. Okay. All right, so let me put those numbers in. Okay, so Virginia. Numbers. And I still like that 960. Because sometimes they will reach back and they will go in those areas. 0. But most importantly, 277 could be coming and 722. Good. Okay. All right. So at least somebody's looking at it, they can get some ideas. Judge me not, nice. Oh, I missed something. J212. We have our family reunion on the 4th of July. Oh, that's nice. Very nice. I think that's a good thing, right? Because some people, I don't want to see family right now. Maria, wow. Judge me not, thank you. Yes, you're so welcome. Miss Deborah, Miss Florida, and everyone, good night. I pray everyone have a good week. You have a wonderful weekend. Thank you again for your blessing. You have a good one. Thank you so much. Woo. Maria, thank you so much, Miss Florida and fam. Have a nice to have a little fun this Friday. And we did have fun. We did. We sure did. As everyone, having an amazing week and see you on Tuesday. You got it. Okay. So that is my you all see straw. Good night, all. What's that mean? Did I miss something? You all see straw. With the video, something wrong with the video? Let me know. Judge me not. Good night, all. Yes. Yeah, I'm about to hang it up myself. Because I know we've been doing this thing for quite a few hours and give people... Oh, the movie. Gotcha. No, I haven't seen it. Good night, Nicole. Tyler Perry. No, that's what you meant. I said, did you see Straw? I want to. I heard it's on Netflix, and so it's good. I heard it's good. Kimmy Cooper, no. It's good night, everyone. Good night to you, love. J212, have a good weekend. You as well. Judge me not, a good watch. That's something to think about this weekend. I'm thinking about. That's good. Straw was really good. Ooh. A lot of people saying this is a banger. Good to watch. Tyler Perry in trouble. I know. I know. I heard. Judgment at Tuesday next chat. Yeah, so in the membership, we're going to start doing Tuesdays and Fridays. Like, because I was out in the public this Friday, so I'll be back in the membership Friday. So we'll have 2 next week. Tuesdays and Fridays. Maria, oh boy, yes. Unless I have to change the day, but I'll let y'all know ahead of time. But right now, we did it Tuesday. That seemed to be a really nice day. So I hope we can go ahead and keep it. That'd be so nice. Maria, oh boy. Judgment night, yes. Yes. We did this. I'm so grateful for you all. Thank y'all. so much for chilling and relaxing and having a good time. I hope the viewers learned some stuff tonight about numbers, why we don't want you just to go on spending the money. Have a strategy, see what works for your state. You don't have to just use my strategies. Hopefully it'll open your mind so you can start picking out numbers your way. Okay? But I thank you all for joining me this evening. I want y'all to have a blessed weekend. I look forward to pushing out more videos, so you make sure you subscribe. And if you're really froggy, go ahead and join our membership. We'd love to have you guys. All my members, thank you for supporting me tonight. Thank you for the love. I thank y'all so much for y'all support, keeping me going tonight. Even with the bots, we did good. We did an amazing job. Kimmy Cooper, okay. Judge me not, night. Night to you, Judge. Jacqueline, good night, everyone. Thank you for the workouts and tips. You're so welcome. I hope they're helpful. I love you guys. I want y'all to have an amazing weekend. Jennifer, good night, Miss Florida, and everyone, good night to you, Jennifer. Good night, my loves. Yeah, we did this tonight. I'm so proud of us. Tired, but we did it. We did it. We did that. So I'm going to go. Make sure everyone is clearing off the chat. I think we should be good. But I love you guys, and we'll see you guys on the next live stream. Uh-oh, Kimmy, don't forget to give the video thumbs up if you have not. Yeah, really quick before you get off, if you haven't, make sure you hit that like. I so appreciate that. Thank you for that tip. Tanisha McGee, Miss Florida. Florida hits, hitting good on your old rundown trips for the 317. Tanisha, you know you're going to have to send me something. What did I teach y'all? Let me know. Send me an email or comment in the membership. Because I need help. I need help too. But I love you, Miss Tanisha. I hope you're doing good. I just want to make sure, because I know the chat runs a little behind sometimes. Miss Tanisha, okay. I appreciate that. Yeah, my Cash Pop crew people. But yeah, I love y'all. Y'all be safe. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I'll probably be up for just a short period. So if you guys in the membership need to comment or email, y'all know what to do. And I will see you guys on the next live stream. Thank y'all for showing love to the Miss Florida Hot Picks channel. One of the best pick 3 channels ever because of y'all. Thank y'all so much. I love you. Bless you again. Gotta go. See y'all later. All right.